Jimmy at Woodstock. Met up, drumming round in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me rolling, rolling. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me rolling, rolling. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it.
as days pass us by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. Run out when things don't go to plan. I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real. This life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership, and to be part of the Bronze Club it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now, so the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in a career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, I suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City Club, and join us and be a member today. Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel. Massive day in the Premier League for Manchester City as we take on Liverpool. Now, I would usually call them title rivals, Liverpool, but at the moment, they don't look like title rivals. Arsenal, and I'll just check that now, who are title rivals to Manchester City, who are top of the Premier League table. They look like they are going to stay atop the Premier League table no matter what happens between Manchester City and Liverpool. Arsenal currently leads by 1-0, and there has been a penalty for Leeds United, which they did miss. Patrick Bamford put it wide from the spot. It shouldn't have been a penalty, by the way. In the build-up, there was an offside, so Arsenal a bit hard done by there. So luckily for them, unluckily for them, I suppose, it didn't go the way it was supposed to with the penalty being given, but luckily Bamford missed the penalty. City versus Liverpool today. City going to this game against Liverpool in good form, despite that 0-0 against Copenhagen. Liverpool in terrible form. They've lost the last 4 games, I believe, in the Premier League, or not got a win in the last 4 games. I do believe it is a record for them to do that across 5 games. Another stat is that Virgil van Dijk has never lost a game for Liverpool at Anfield. Let's hope Erling Haaland can change that today for Manchester City. So this is the City side on your screen. In goal starts Edison. I've gone with it's going to be a 3-4-3, I think. If you watch the City versus Southampton game, it's going to be pretty much that. No Mahrez instead. He's gone out. Bernardo Silva's come in. But it will be a sort of a 4-4-2 out of possession. So we'll see Akanji go to right back, Cancelo to left back, and then a midfield 4 with Haaland and De Bruyne up top. And then it will go back to a 3-4-3, just so you understand why I've done it as that. So in the back 3 is Manuel Akanji, Ruben Dias at the centre, and on the left hand side Nathan Ake. Akanji and Ake both in fantastic form. Both bring pace to this Manchester City defence, as well as solid defensive abilities as well. The same for Diaz, who's an out and out defender. And Ake and Akanji, especially Akanji, can help out the other centre-backs with his ability to play out from the back. In the midfield 4, City have gone with Ilkay Gundogan, the captain today, alongside Rodri. Bernardo Silva plays in the right of a midfield 4, sort of a right wing position. And Joao Cancelo on the left-hand side. And then the front 3 for Manchester City, when in possession, it will be Phil Foden on the left-hand side supporting Erling Haaland, and Kevin De Bruyne on the right-hand side supporting Erling Haaland. And the man I've just mentioned twice there, Erling Haaland, starts up top. City, I am very happy with that. City have put out a good lineup there. Pep Guardiola's got things pretty spot on in my eyes. I think there are parts of the game where City might struggle. I do think in those wide areas, City may struggle. If we see, maybe Salah and Jota, it will be today. We'll look at Liverpool side very soon. Salah and Jota could be in those wide areas, and if they're in those wide areas, then City will be unsure whether it is the wing backs or the centre backs that go out to mark them. And if we see Ake or Akanji pull wide at any moment, then you've got sort of Diaz on his own against Firmino, and Firmino doesn't want to stay in that one position. Firmino wants to drift into the midfield, play that false 9 as Manchester City have played it. So that is a bit of an issue, isn't it? And Firmino, I could see him scoring a couple of goals in the break for Roberto Firmino today. That's how Liverpool tend to do against City. And Liverpool, when they play Manchester City, the last few times where they've won, they seem to just like every shot they have goes on target. We've seen Fabinho score a screamer. We've seen Oxlade-Chamberlain score screamers. I'm hoping that doesn't happen today, but it just seems to always go that way. Liverpool just find that bit of inspiration with the crowd behind them, of course. Now, this is the City side alongside the Liverpool side. So the 3-4-3 there for Manchester City, and this is the Liverpool side. And I have to say, as a City fan looking at the Liverpool side, you have to be relatively confident and think, you know what, I've got a big feeling we can do this this year at Anfield. They start with Alisson in goal, which is their number 1 goalkeeper. Robertson at left back and Virgil van Dijk at left centre back. That is the starting usual one for Liverpool. But then it gets a lot weaker on that right hand side with Joe Gomez and James Milner at right back. I mean, Milner, ex-City player, should have been sent off in the last time he played Liverpool at Anfield. He didn't get sent off. The referee given the I don't know, just the look of the draw, I suppose. He had about 6 fouls, 6 yellow card offences, never got sent off. And he was weak against Phil Foden. Now it's time for Foden to go at him once again. I hope Foden gives him a really difficult game. Joe Gomez, if you watched Liverpool versus Napoli not too long ago, he was absolutely torrid against Napoli. I just don't think he's the player that we expected he would be as if you're an England fan or as a Liverpool fan. He really has dropped off. I think Liverpool fans are hoping Ibrahima Konate would be fit today, and I would have been worried if Konate played because I do think he's really, really good. A real danger in the air as well on set pieces, but Konate isn't fit. So Joe Gomez at the back on the right hand side alongside James Milner. Onto Liverpool midfield, and it's attacking from Liverpool. Fabinho, Thiago and Harvey Elliott in the midfield 3 for Liverpool. The front 3 is the usual exciting front 3 really for Liverpool. They scored 7 goals, didn't they, against Rangers, so we can't say that they're not going to score goals. Of course, no Darwin Nunez, he is on the bench, and no Sadio Mane anymore. He has moved to Bayern Munich. So it is Mo Salah on the right, Diogo Jota on the left, and Roberto Firmino through the middle. A couple of predictions coming in already. Andrew says a 2-0 to City. Linus says 3-0 to City. A lot of people predicting there straight away, you two, that Liverpool won't get a goal here today. I'm not entirely sure that is the case. I do feel like Liverpool will get a goal today, but I'm not 100% sure. I just think that City's defence will struggle against Mo Salah. I know he's not in great form this season, Mo Salah, but the thing is with Mo Salah, he scored a hat-trick in so many minutes in the last one. So that makes me feel like he's going to get a few goals today, Mo Salah, or at least 1 goal anyway. And City are going to have a really tough game. We're not too far away from kick-off either now, are we? But I do think City are going to have a really tough game against Liverpool. I do think Liverpool are going to be better than people expect. I think a lot of people predicting that City are going to, pull Liverpool apart like you guys are predicting a 2-0 win or a 4-0 win. I just don't think it's going to happen quite like that for City today. I think that it's going to be a really hard-fought game, and I think it's going to be like a... Ooh, maybe a 1-0. No, not a 1-0. Maybe a 1-1 or a 2-2. I do think Liverpool will score a few goals. I do think City will score a few goals. Terry Albion is here. He says, hi, all just watching from the Explorers Bar in sunny Benidorm. Look at you, 26 degrees. That is much different, I'm sure, to the climate in England. So, Terry predicted there in the sun. I hope you get to see a City win. You don't want to see Liverpool. I don't think anyone wants to see Liverpool win, do they really? No one wants to see Liverpool win. Not even Arsenal fans. I know Tyrell Gunner TV there in the comments said, I want City to win. And I think you're an Arsenal fan. Now, for Arsenal, a Liverpool win suits their... a City win doesn't suit them, does it? A Liverpool win does suit them, but they're looking like they want a City win. I don't think anyone likes Liverpool, do they really? They're a very, very unpopular club, along with Manchester United. So we are around 5 minutes away from kickoff now. Definitely let us know in the comments and in the live chat your predictions throughout the game. We've already had a few votes come in here. 79% of you think City are going to win this one. We've had 19 votes already. Usually gets about 100 votes by the end of the stream of that one. Cubit, Legend of the 8th, says 4-3-1 to City. Another person here predicting a massive win for City. Mark Hewitt this time. It's good to see some confidence from the City fans. I like that, but personally, I'm not so confident myself. I'm not as confident as that it's just going to be a walk in the park for Manchester City. I do think it's going to be a tough game for City. I really do. I think Liverpool are better than we probably all think. At the moment, City are 9-1 to win 2-1, which are relatively good odds, aren't they? I just think that Liverpool are going to be a surprise package today. I really do. I think with the fans behind them, Anfield, it's a very different story, isn't it? The fans will be behind them today for moments in the game. I think avoiding an early goal will be really good for City. I think that would be a big issue to concede an early goal. If we can avoid an early goal and keep the fans quiet, keep the fans very quiet, and then, I mean, if City got 1 or 2 goals early on in the game, that would really nullify Anfield. Really, really, really nullify Anfield. The fans would be quiet and City would have a chance. I think big battles are City's back 3 against Liverpool's front 3. Kanji's up against Jota, Diaz is up against Firmino, and Nathan Ake is up against Mo Salah now. I'd have to say, Aymeric Laporte in recent years when City have gone to Anfield, I thought he's always had a pretty good game against Mo Salah and kept quiet Mo Salah relatively quiet. Ake is tested today, and Ake's played a lot of football for Manchester City so far this season, hasn't he? And it's another chance for Ake to play again, and we'll have to see how Nathan Ake performs. I do think he will be solid, but surely you'd have to be a little bit worried for Ake. It is a very, very tough test. Liverpool are unbeaten in the last 13 home games in the Premier League, so that shows that they do have, the stats on their side. They really do have the stats on their side. And that makes a big difference. I think psychologically, like when City played Real Madrid. When City played Real Madrid, and Real Madrid always come back, don't they? And even when City were expecting to go through in that time, the Champions League, psychologically, perhaps the players thought, oh, Real Madrid always come back. And I think psychologically, City players might be thinking, Liverpool tend to always do it against us. They've just got that extra level to go up when they play City. So that is a worry as well. But they're certainly not in a title race. MK is here. Going for a City win. Adjin is here. Great to have you, Adjin. Not far away from kickoff now. The players are in the tunnel. I think Manchester City are actually wearing the 3rd kit today. I expected them to wear the sky blue home kit, but Ederson is in a blue goalkeeper kit. This is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? It's going to be a good game. Surely it's going to be a good game. I'm good, Adjin. How are you? It's good to have you here. What are you predicting, Adjin? What is your score prediction? 22 votes now. Manchester City, 82%. Popularity here in winning. Liverpool 18%. No one's predicted the draw. No one has voted for a draw yet. Now, I would have voted for a draw personally. Sam says, how do I join the We Are City membership club? That is a good question, Sam. If you are on this video right now, listening to this video, watching this video, under the video, if you're not on full screen, you'll see 2 buttons. There should be a join button and a subscribe button. Click that join button to join the We Are City membership club. You can join the silver club, you can join the bronze club, or even the gold club. But I'd say the gold club is a ridiculously massive out there sort of thing to join. If I was you, I'd say if you want just extended videos and a few extras, I'd go for the bronze club. If you want the main tier where you get early access and all that extra stuff and extra videos or exclusive content, then the We Are City Silver Club is for you, Sam. So yeah, next to the subscribe button, there should be a join button. And the Manchester City It only has subscribed, says Sam. I don't understand why that is, Sam. I can have a look at that for you. When it should say join underneath the video, so whatever reason. If it's not, I don't quite understand why. Let's have a look for you now. So it says on mine join, believe it or not. It should say We Are City Membership Club, and it should say the button join. If not on this video, you might want to try another video perhaps and see if that comes up. I'm not entirely sure why it's not saying join, but if you try another video, it should be there. It doesn't look like the subscribe button. It's like a blue. It is blue or white. It is the button. My score is 2-0. 1 Haaland and 1 Foden. He always scores when we're the guests at Liverpool. Yeah, well, I hope that is the case again for us. A Phil Foden goal would be a nice one, wouldn't it? He tends to get, like you said, a goal against Liverpool. He doesn't like Liverpool as Phil Foden, clearly. And I suppose, even though Liverpool and City aren't really local, well, they are local rivals to an extent, but we're not really like rivals of the past, are we? We're more rivals of competitiveness in the last few years, of two sides going against each other for the title. Now, it's funny how Sky Sports have been bigging this one up and saying that this City versus Liverpool game is two sides that have dominated the Premier League for the past 6 years. I don't think that's quite true, is it? Liverpool have won 1 Premier League title. City have won 5, so we know which side's dominated the Premier League. One side has, Liverpool certainly hasn't. It's a shame I get to watch one of half of the El Clasico. There's actually, well, Real Madrid are 2-0 up, aren't they, in El Clasico against Barcelona, so I think we can say safely that is going to be a Real Madrid win. I don't see Barcelona coming back from there. Fede Valverde, when I was looking at it, with a fantastic strike, and so did Benzema as well, who always seems to score. So Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, a little hug there on the side of the field. We are close to kick-off now. Should be minutes, moments away for Manchester City versus Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp, I'm sure, has been watching City's warm-up, as they tend to. The players get ready to kick off. Pep Guardiola, not got the best record against Liverpool. I think he's got 1 win in, I don't know how many games. 1 win, I think it's all he's got. Maybe 6 defeats and 3 draws, I think it was. Something like that when I saw the stats, which doesn't look good for City, does it? But it's, out the window when you come to this sort of game. We'll hope the stats, and we hope the history of these fixtures don't work against Manchester City. City versus Liverpool, moments away. Players in the field. The game is live in the UK on Sky Sports main event. City in the 3rd kit today. No sky blue kit for Manchester City. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go and give us a subscribe. Click that button down below. It's free, and it makes a big difference here in the channel. So the players do decide to take the knee before the game. Here. And we have kick-off. Anthony Taylor, referee, blows his whistle. Manchester City versus Liverpool. We are underway here at Anfield. Nathan Ake is a back three for City. Clearly, you can see that very clearly. But actually, it's Rodri and Bernardo sat next to each other. Gundogan and De Bruyne are in front. Not the way I expected City to line up. Not quite. Ake. A little slip here by Ake. A throw-in for City, but that's great pressing from Liverpool. The pressure on Ake straight away. You can't be taking poor first touches like that, Nathan Ake, in this sort of fixture, because Mo Salah and so on will be on you. And they were on him in a flash there. Long ball forward for City. Virgil van Dijk. Gundogan there. It looks like it's Cancelo on the right wing. Phil Foden on the left wing. Actually, no, it's... Tell a lie, it's a back 4 from Manchester City. Cancelo at right back, Akanji and Diaz the partners, and Nathan Ake at left back. Well, not what we expected here at all. Here is Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez. Back he goes to goalkeeper Alisson, Gundogan, and De Bruyne are actually further ahead of Haaland here in the pressing. Long ball forward by Alisson. Dealt with by Diaz, and Rodri down to Nathan Ake at left back, who's up against Mo Salah today, Nathan Ake. Surprised Laporte didn't start. It's a bad pass by Foden to Ake, and Liverpool on the attack here. That's really poor from Foden and Ake. Fired in by Firmino, and Manuel Akanji away onto Gundogan. But a good start by Liverpool. Ake looks shaky at left back, if I'm honest. Looks very shaky to start this game off. Ooh, Foden could get in a loose ball here. Joe Gomez does really well into James Milner, actually. And Milner forward, and Liverpool got a great bit of space here. Mo Salah across the box. Diogo Jota was waiting for a tap in the middle. Diaz defends, and the first 2 minutes have been all Liverpool here. Liverpool right all over Manchester City. That is A worrying start for City, isn't it? Liverpool look very dangerous. City look very shaky at the back. Corner Liverpool. James Milner, the fullback, over it. Or fullback today anyway. Whipping by Milner. Rodri away. Phil Foden nods it on. Only as far as Robertson, who beats Bernardo Silva in the air. Diaz away. It's a free kick to Liverpool. Robertson has just pushed Bernardo Silva here for absolutely no reason at all. What is that? I'm sure that's not allowed, referee. Robertson has just pushed Bernardo Silva. They banged into each other. The referee decides it's a free kick. Both players going for the header. But then Robertson comes over to Bernardo Silva and gives him a push. As if Robertson is allowed to get away with that, referee. Anthony Taylor there showing the weakness of his referee, and he should be laying down the law straight away and booking Robertson for that one. Free kick for Liverpool. Robertson makes a run inside here. Milner out far to the left-hand side. Thiago clips one in. It's Virgil van Dijk in there, and it's Rodri away. And Man City could counter, but Ilkay Gundogan can't clear the ball properly. Milner heads it back into the danger zone. Manuel Akanji down to Rodri, beaten by Jota. And Ruben Diaz up and underneath it and away. Phil Foden might get the end of this one. Joe Gomez straight to the back of Phil Foden. And it's a free kick Manchester City. Well, I don't know how Liverpool can complain when the free kick that went Liverpool's way earlier on to Bernardo Silva was exactly the same reason. Gomez straight to the back of Foden. And a free kick for Manchester City. And the Liverpool fans love that when you foul a player or you injure another team's player. You can see the fans there absolutely loved it. Here's Phil Foden for Manchester City. Ruben Diaz. Nathan Ake. Diaz again. Diaz with a long ball forward here. Joao Cancelo against Robertson. Doesn't beat him in the air. Robertson does well. Jota down into Thiago. Pass forward and dealt with by Cancelo. Firmino back to Thiago. Little flick to Robertson. And Kevin De Bruyne wins it back and Rodri goes back to goalkeeper Ederson. Well done, City. Shaky start. Ederson tries to switch it out left to Phil Foden. James Milner puts his back into Phil Foden. It's quite important that City ride the initial storm and quiet the crowd, then push on, says Chris. Quite right, Chris. The initial storm is coming and the crowd are right behind Liverpool. I have to say, Liverpool have started the game very well. The Mo Salah's give the ball away here, and Ilkay Gundogan with a... I tell you what, Ilkay Gundogan I don't think's passed to a City player yet. Every pass seems to be astray, and this one's gone behind for a throw into Liverpool. Liverpool certainly got all the pressure on City at the moment, and City are riding the storm. But I think a goal for City would quieten the Anfield crowd. Definitely. Here's Thiago down to Joe Gomez. And all the way back to goalkeeper Alisson. His kicking was an issue, wasn't it, last season against City? And Jurgen Klopp said it was down to cold feet, apparently. Here's Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden, City with a chance here. Erling Haaland. Tackle on him. Haaland and Joe Gomez slides away. That was a great chance. If Haaland got a shot off there, I feel like we could have scored. Here's Nathan Ake. Handball here by the Liverpool player. Referee says no handball. Liverpool counter. Elliott forward to Mo Salah. But it's an overhit pass. I don't know how that's not a handball. Nathan Ake asked Anthony Taylor the question. Well, Ake plays the ball out wide. It comes off Harvey Elliott's foot and then onto his hand and comes forward in front of him. But Haaland with a chance there for City before that was played in. I thought he was going to get a shot off. He just couldn't. Just couldn't get the shot off. Nathan Ake on the throw-in for Manchester City. Down to Ruben Diaz. And back to goalkeeper Ederson. Ederson into Cancelo under pressure. Akanji. Rodri. Well played, Manuel Akanji. Here's Rodri. Under pressure from Thiago. Flicks it around the corner. De Bruyne's a little bit too far right for him. And Rodri goes and wins it back anyway. Good play from the big man in midfield. Akanji. Remember Rodri making an absolute match-saving challenge, didn't he? Last season here at Anfield. And that 2-2 draw, was it? Where he slid it on the goal line to stop Fabinho from scoring. Rodri into Akanji. Back to Diaz. Bernardo Silva dropping deep for Manchester City. Bernardo Silva. Into Ake. Bernardo once more. Ake again. Liverpool pressing in little pockets of space. 4 or 5 players around the Manchester City players. Long ball forward by City. Haaland can't make it stick up against Gomez. He bullies Joe Gomez. Get off him, he says. Here's Erling Haaland. Haaland forward. Cancelo. It's a poor touch by Joao Cancelo. Very close. City there. Couldn't do it. Haaland just bullies Joe Gomez. Says, get off me. Pushes him away. Plays Cancelo. just nutmeg on Robertson, then loses the ball, a bit too much a heavy touch. Here's Salah against Diaz, who's aggressively defending against Mo Salah. Diaz knocks it forward. Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool bench want a free kick, but they don't get one. Alisson for Liverpool. Why to James Milner? We need Foden getting at Milner today, we really do. Fabinho. Followed by Liverpool. Fabinho against Bernardo Silva. Bernardo holds off Fabinho here. Throws his head on the ball there, Bernardo Silva, to keep it behind for a throw-in. Well done, Bernardo. Slipped under the pressure. There was an angry Scouse there shouting abuse at Bernardo Silva. Well done, Phil Foden. Bernardo Silva, Foden. Nice turn by Phil. Into Rodri. And back to Diaz and City back in possession and calm. De Bruyne wants the ball, but the right idea by them not to pass it forward. Instead, he give it to Rodri. Rodri under pressure plays it back to Diaz. City doing well in little pockets of space under pressure. Phil Foden, like a nice little flick back from Elliott. And away from Elliott and back to Rodri, and then City work it back to Ake. City have rode that early storm. Rodri into Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Under pressure from Thiago. And Elliott. In the midfield. Switched out to Joao Cancelo on his far right hand side. De Bruyne. De Bruyne turns into space, but there's nowhere to pass to. Goes back to Manuel Akanji. And he goes back into Rodri. Akanji just signalling his arms there for the City players to calm down. But I think he's impressed with how the City team's playing. Phil Foden is left hand side. City are getting into their groove now, aren't they? In possession. Bernardo Silva. Manuel Akanji. Back to Diaz. Foden's in space again on that left hand side. He goes into Ilkay Gundogan, Rodri and then Ake. City's combinations are coming off at the moment. They find those little triangles to pass into. Bernardo. Diaz. Rodri. Gundogan. Ake. And then he goes back to Diaz as well. Well played, City. City just tiring Liverpool now. And it looks like Mo Salah's pretty much playing through the middle at this rate. Salah is sitting in behind Firmino. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a front four from Liverpool. Elliott on the far right. They've got Salah and Firmino through the middle. And then Jota on the left. And City have created a bit of space for Phil Foden against James Milner here. Here's Ilkay Gundogan on the turn. Gundogan. Manuel Akanji. Joao Cancelo in space on the right-hand side. City tactically have got things quite right. Cancelo with a great swing into the box. Haaland and Gundogan in there. It's a nice cross by Joao Cancelo. It's such a shame that we didn't see Gundogan get on the end of it. Space between Gomez and Virgil van Dijk. Acres of space for Gundogan to get into. Haaland nearly found some space further behind as well. That was a good ball from Cancelo. Good move from City. It's a shame Gundogan just didn't have the bit of drive to get on the end of it. Liverpool, great pass here into Firmino. Rodri makes the tackle. Robertson can't keep it in. It's a throw-in to Liverpool. Well, it was clearly a throw-in to City. That's why Robertson went flying to try and pick it up. The referees give it the other way. City with the likes of Rico Lewis on the bench today and Esbrand, Cole Palmer through the youth system. Of course, then the more experienced players like Scott Carson, Jack Grealish. No Calvin Phillips still. He is still out injured. No Kyle Walker either today. Here's Joe Gomez. Into Elliott, who flicks it up and across to Milner. Who does keep it in. He doesn't keep it according to the linesman. James Milner has some words to the linesman who said he didn't keep that one in. And it's a throw in Manchester City here. So just under 11 minutes gone in this fixture so far. Liverpool started very well. City have grabbed control of this game as it stands. And Mo Salah's very much playing through the middle with Roberto Firmino in behind. Ederson, Rodri. Takes a touch under pressure here, Rodri. Into Manuel Akanji. Akanji comes forward for City. Cancelo. Under pressure from 2 or 3 players. Thiago slides in and good challenge from Thiago. Bernardo Silva on Firmino. Good win by Rodri. And City get it back. Bernardo out to Phil Foden, his far left hand side. Ake. Diaz. Bernardo, well played City. Gundogan. Gundogan's drifted in and out everywhere at the moment. Bernardo Silva under pressure from a few Liverpool players. He's lost it. But a terrible ball forward by Firmino to Diogo Jota. And City gifted possession back. Luckily for us, really, because it was a bad bit of possession lost by Bernardo Silva in a bad area. But he did have 4 Liverpool players round him. Foden with the ball in behind. Joe Gomez reads it. And he goes back to goalkeeper Alisson. Alisson across to Virgil van Dijk. Well, if Haaland gets a chance, surely he's going to smash it in. That's what City have got to try and create. A chance for Haaland. Robertson, good play from Liverpool. City in a bit of trouble here. Gundogan nutmegged. Firmino. There's acres of space in the far left-hand side for Liverpool. Firmino couldn't switch it though to Harvey Elliott. And Liverpool would have been in there. They've got to move that transition quickly, haven't they, Liverpool there? Firmino and Liverpool, they work it really well on this left-hand side. There's then lots of space on the far side for Elliott. And if Firmino switches the ball over to him, a decent pass, Liverpool are probably in. And City, you know, their press hasn't worked. Gundogan got nutmegged and so on, but he couldn't switch the play. And that's a worry for City. That's a worry. As it stands, Arsenal top of the table on 27 points. City would be second on 24 with a draw here today. But a plus goal difference of 10 more than Arsenal. 24 goals for Manchester City. Tottenham in third on 23. And Chelsea in fourth on 19. But they've only played 9 games, have Chelsea. Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Diaz at the heart of the defence today. And he clips it into Gundogan brilliantly. Well done, Diaz, who's passing in our player ratings and matchday reviews a few times. I've said have been poor, and that's what's let him down, his passing. Well, not been too bad today. That was a nice pass by Diaz. Progressive from him. Diaz. Another progressive pass. He tries to switch it to Cancelo. Read by Robertson. Picked up by De Bruyne. In the back of him comes Diogo Jota and wins it back. De Bruyne was weak there. Manuel Akanji steps in. And Cancelo wins it back for City. Akanji, well played. De Bruyne flicks it round the corner, around Robertson. Liverpool play a ball forward in behind to Mo Salah. All the way through to Ederson, down this left-hand side. Thrown out to Nathan Ake. Liverpool are maybe 1 or 2 balls away, quality-wise, from getting in behind this City defence. City have had 63% possession so far, so the dominant side. But Liverpool do look like they are 1 or 2 passes away from getting in behind Manchester City. And they're close to getting there, but at the moment, they're missing that. The problem is, the worrying thing is if they do pick that up, Cancelo inside to Rodri. Nice play. De Bruyne, Thiago intercepts. Erling Haaland picks it up. Haaland switches it across to Phil Foden. Milner against Foden. Milner ends up on the deck here. Foden against Harvey Elliott. Elliott, good work from him. Phil Foden might be coming off here. I think he's been injured by James Milner. And Liverpool play on. Here's Robertson. Liverpool will not put the ball out of play. Robertson. Into Firmino. Rodri with a challenge here. Cancelo away to Bernardo Silva. City go forward. Bernardo. Here is Rodri. Ball in behind to Haaland here. Haaland takes it down. Haaland with a hit. Blocked by Gomez. De Bruyne picks it back up. Haaland again. Foden. Foden across the box. Cleared away. And Gundogan on the volley. Does test Alisson. Into the hands of the Liverpool goalkeeper. Didn't quite catch it right. Phil Foden's back on his feet. Hopefully he's okay. It was James Milner who clattered into him. Liverpool decided to play on. I hope Liverpool know that City should take note of that and decide if a Liverpool player goes down, we're playing on no matter what. Because they've done the same. Here's Thiago. Fabinho. Into Joe Gomez. Who just seems very shaky at the back, Joe Gomez. He really does. When I've seen him play, he looks just really poor. Gomez again. Gundogan pressing him this time. It looks like, it's strange, but De Bruyne and Gundogan are actually playing further forward in the press than Erling Haaland, who's sort of sitting in behind that. Gomez. Into Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Ball across by Robertson, dealt with by Manuel Akanji. Haaland takes it down, pressure on him by Thiago. Well played, Haaland. They're just bouncing off him. And Rodri wins it back for City. And here's De Bruyne into Haaland. Haaland with a chance here. Just can't get the end of it. Pushing the back by Joe Gomez. Referee says not enough in it for a penalty. But they're just bouncing off Erling Haaland then. Fabinho gives it away to Rodri. De Bruyne could look wide for Cancelo. He went straight to Haaland. He just couldn't get it under his control. And his back was Joe Gomez, putting pressure on him. Liverpool continue to play it out from the back here. Virgil van Dijk, 16 minutes gone. Ball in behind for Liverpool. Here's Diogo Jota. City deal with it. Ruben Diaz across to cut it out. Robertson. Into Thiago. Fabinho. Thiago again. Switch it wide to Mo Salah. Good movement by Elliott there. Moves from the right hand side to the inside and leaves Salah free on the right. Elliott. Firmino. Oh, good flick on it by Bernardo Silva. Fabinho. Out to Robertson. Chance for Liverpool here. Nice crossing by Robertson. The far post is Firmino. Good header away by Nathan Ake. Then Gundogan. And Phil Foden against Milner. And Phil Foden long and forward. And all the way through to Joe Gomez. But Milner's pressing very highly on Phil Foden, staying tight to him, being aggressive. Foden, I think, just needs to find a bit of magic to beat Milner. But he's not going to catch him, is Milner, is he? We need to get at Milner. He's a massively weak area, this Liverpool side. And so is, of course, Joe Gomez. Here's Robertson. Ball into Mo Salah. Right to Diogo Jota. Robertson continues his run. Thiago. Switch of play by the Spaniard. It's massively over here. And that is a poor ball by the number 6, Thiago. And it's a goal kick for Manchester City. He apologises to the Liverpool players. Really bad pass by Thiago Alcantara there. Jurgen Klopp doesn't look too happy with his side at the moment. But I have to say, I think Liverpool have been okay. I think City have been quite good as well. It's quite even at the moment. Ederson, Rodri. City under a bit of pressure. Well done, Rodri. Bernardo Silva come for the back of him, the Liverpool player. The referee says, throwing Manchester City. They did go out. I thought that was a foul. Come through the back of Bernardo Silva. Did Roberto Firmino. Nathan Ake and the throwing for City. Liverpool fans cover their faces and cover their mouths as they shout abuse at Nathan Ake. Clearly don't want what they were saying coming up on TV. Long ball in behind to Haaland. Van Dijk leaves it. Here's Alisson under pressure. Lumps it up and away for a throw into Manchester City as Alisson. Couldn't quite get it right there, the Brazilian. Who's probably a better shot stopper, you'd say, wouldn't you, than Ederson. But certainly not better on the ball. Depends what you want in your goalkeeper. Here's Ederson. Rodri. On the turn. Rodri still. Wide right to Kevin De Bruyne. And behind to Joao Cancelo is away from Robertson here. And here's Cancelo. He's got Haaland in the box and Cancelo clips one into Gundogan. And Gundogan chests it down to Phil Foden. And Foden to Ake. Clips one into Haaland was the best of one. De Bruyne with a shot. Deflects out to Ake and cleared away by Elliott. Good pressure from Manchester City. Had a chance there. I think Gundogan could have headed that to Phil Foden. Instead he tried to chest it and that just didn't get the connection he wanted on it. I think the head of Gundogan would have sent it a bit more towards Foden. With a chance then to be in behind and shoot. Nathan Ake on the throw-in for Manchester City. Taking his time here, Ake. Down to Bernardo Silva. Who's lost it to Firmino again. Firmino clipped forward into Jota. Kanji's lost the race initially here. Ake against Salah. Salah pushes Ake to the ground, shrugs him off. Salah against Diaz. Salah can't get past Ruben Diaz. It's behind for a corner. Ake there, weak against Mo Salah, who just shoved him away. Just pushed him off as if he wasn't there. Needs to be a bit stronger. There's Nathan Ake in that position. But he wasn't. And it is a corner now. Chris says Elliott's stopping us getting at Milner because he's helping him out. That's true. I think that's obviously something Jurgen Klopp's picked out, isn't it? Crossing by Liverpool, headed away by De Bruyne at the near post. They know that Milner needs help on that right-hand side. And so does Joe Gomez. They've done the right thing. Milner with a swing in here. There's a Liverpool player, Mo Salah, who's offside there that makes City defend that and clear it away. And they clips the far post here and should do better. Jota headed into Ederson's hands. But there's an offside in the build-up there, which the referee and the linesman didn't pick up on. Mo Salah makes Diaz deal with that. I think Elliott, who's helping out Milner on that far right-hand side, is necessary for Liverpool, isn't it? Salah's not one who's to trap back, is he, Mo Salah? And he's not really playing off the right-hand side, particularly Mo Salah. He's playing through the middle. More so today, playing as a striker. Elliott is dropping very deep on that far right-hand side alongside Phil Foden. City have had 7 touches in the opposition box. 3 shots, 1 on target. Liverpool, 2 touches in City's box. 1 shot, 1 on target. And that was their shot on target right there. Haaland, for the back of him comes Gomez. Well done, Haaland. Good hold-up play. Bernardo Silva. He's having a shocker, Bernardo Silva, by the way, at the moment. Manuel Akanji, great challenge. But most of Bernardo Silva's passes seem to have gone to Liverpool. He's been dispossessed quite a few times. Jota to the far post to Elliott. Poor pass. And Rodri away and in behind Milner to Phil Foden. Milner through a side of Phil Foden. Foden's got to be a bit stronger and he's got to go at Milner here. Milner's going to put the pressure on him and be physical. That's what Milner's going to do because he knows if Foden gets past him, he's in trouble. So Foden's just got to be a bit more, I don't know, quick. You know, think about what he's going to do before the ball comes to him, and then he can change his direction straight away. Or you know, try and get past Milner. Because Milner seems to be, you know, knowing whatever happened, I don't care if I'm going through Phil Foden, I'm getting that ball. And that is working at the moment. Here's Joe Gomez for Liverpool. In his own box, playing it with Alisson around the back. Alisson. Wide to Virgil van Dijk. Back to Alisson again. Haaland leads the press a little bit more, making Liverpool be a bit more urgent. Gomez, good pass into Elliott. Back to Joe Gomez again. Fabinho applauds his teammates there. Cancelo's going to put a bit of pressure on Robertson here. Virgil van Dijk. And he goes back to Alisson again. Liverpool continue to play it round the back. Thiago, who's dropped deep, and to the frustration of Kevin De Bruyne, who's not happy with the press from Manchester City. Bernardo Silva goes chasing. He's trying to win it back off Thiago. Unlucky Bernardo Silva. Good work though. Robertson. Back to Thiago. And back to Virgil van Dijk, who we've not seen those big long cross balls by Virgil van Dijk, but he's just pulled one off there perfectly to James Milner. As I said that. Fabinho. Oh, Jota's in behind City here. Milner with a cross across the box. Ederson with a good save. It falls to Robertson on the hit, and it's up and over the bar. Good goalkeeping from Ederson to come out and palm that away. Ruben Diaz so unaware of what was in behind him there. He really was. Great cross play by Van Dijk to switch the play. It was brilliant. Then Liverpool see Milner in behind, and it's Jota as well. Akanji keeps him on. Good cross by Milner, by the way. And a better hit by Robertson here in the volley. And he scores there. But what a cross by James Milner. Ederson does really well to push that away with his right hand. Does really well. And the ball sits up nicely for Robertson arriving. Couldn't finish it off. Robertson again. Liverpool swing it deep to the far post. Harvey Elliott's got to try and take this one down. He does keep it in, Elliott. Fabinho. Elliott once more. Milner. Milner switched to Robertson. Robertson headed back into the danger zone. Manuel Akanji away, and City could counter here with KDB in lots of space. Kevin De Bruyne. And De Bruyne with the ball in behind James Milner to Phil Foden. What a ball. Foden touch on the knee. Up against Milner is Phil Foden into Gundogan. City go back, but we're back in possession at least. What a ball by KDB, by the way, in the build-up there. Akanji slows the game down for City. Back to Diaz. Okay. Bernardo Silva. Here is Phil Foden up against James Milner. Elliott's helping him out. Foden still. Foden into Haaland. Flicked over. Virgil van Dijk deals it with the head. And Harvey Elliott up and underneath it and away. Diaz misses the header. Okay, and Diaz, a bit of miscommunication there. In the end, they work it out. City lump it, and Liverpool lump it back. Realising that the long ball City are struggling with. Good header by Rodri. Bernardo Silva knocks it on. Joe Gomez knocks it back in. Rodri through the back of a Liverpool player. Advantage play to Anthony Taylor. And Thiago wide to Elliott, who lets it run for Mo Salah. Salah and Elliott to combine this right-hand side. Salah against Nathan Ake. Firmino. Elliott. Liverpool putting a move in together here. To Thiago. Fabinho. Liverpool slow it down. We're getting it working there, that move. And then, in the end, has to slow it down. And go all the way back to now to Virgil van Dijk over the halfway line. Good pressing from City. Defended well there. And Van Dijk has to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Alisson. Well played, City. Joe Gomez. Thiago. Gomez again. Milner. Clips it forward from right back. Dealt with by Ruben Diaz against Mo Salah. Phil Foden there ahead of Milner, but only can flick it on into the path of Joe Gomez, who goes back to the goalkeeper, Brazilian Alisson. And he works it to the edge of the box to Virgil van Dijk. Jota under pressure from Cancelo, and Jota with an overhit pass back to Virgil van Dijk. He's pretty much on his corner flag here. De Bruyne presses him. Virgil van Dijk really, really unhappy. I don't know if it's with Jota for that pass. But now Liverpool have to take a throw in very deep in their own half. And I'm worried if, you know, they turn it over and City win it here. City have got not many yards to travel forward to get towards goal. Cancelo beats Jota to it. Firmino takes it down. Well done, Rodri. Rodri's fouled, he feels. Bernardo Silva in there, and Robertson up and along and away. Mo Salah against Diaz. And he's beat Diaz to this one. Oh, Mo Salah works it into Harvey Elliott. And Liverpool have got a a 3-on-1 here. Nathan Ake, great defending against Elliott. Liverpool should have done better there. But Diaz, strange how Diaz really struggles against Mo Salah there. Completely outstrengthed by the Egyptian. Just one long ball in behind. And Diaz really struggles, and Pep Guardiola is not happy at all. At all with his team to get outdone by just a long ball over the top. But that does seem to be City's weakness at the moment, the long ball, in today's game. I'm surprised Liverpool aren't playing it more. Because when the ball bounces, we just don't look so confident to go and win that defensively. Here's Joe Gomez. Liverpool are trying the long balls now. It's a ball in behind to Mo Salah, who's surely offside. They say he's offside here. Edison beats Salah to it. And it is a free kick, Manchester City. He looked a mile offside here, Salah, but the long ball is the issue here. Yeah, Mo Salah's a mile offside. Absolute mile offside here. And I think Mo Salah even looks like... He looks like he's trying to, you know, look at the line there. But Manuel Akanji pushes him behind him. Akanji knows he's offside. Diaz into Ake. Bernardo Silva, turn Bernardo. Seems to be playing at a slower pace today, Bernardo Silva, than usual. Gundogan Foden. Flicks it past Elliott. Well played, Phil Foden on that left-hand side and back to Nathan Ake. Ake across to Diaz. Diaz through the middle to Haaland, trying to find him. Good play. Haaland's caused a bit of problem for Liverpool now because Virgil van Dijk's come out to follow him. Phil Foden. Foden with a swing into the box here. It's the far post to Cancelo. Cancelo back across the box to Erling Haaland. Virgil van Dijk in the middle there to clear it away. Liverpool get lucky. Lucky that it didn't fall to Erling Haaland. Cleared away. Ake against Salah. Ake underneath it and up to Haaland. Van Dijk commanding. Comes out to win that one. So does Nathan Ake at the other side. Milner against Foden. James Milner comes out on top once again against Phil Foden. Long ball in behind by Liverpool. Salah against Bernardo Silva, and he goes back to goalkeeper Edison. And Mo Salah's been running for absolutely no reason there. Rodri for Manchester City. Brings the ball forward. Then wide to Ake. Salah looked tired there after making that run. I think if we keep making Mo Salah make those needless runs in those areas, he might pull a hamstring or something. I know he's not been in the best of forms this season, Mo Salah, but he's an absolutely fantastic player. There's no doubt about that. Liverpool might regret giving him such a big contract and a long deal considering his age, but you've got to do that sometimes when you're pushed into position. They didn't want to. You couldn't have lost Mane and Salah in the same window, could you, Liverpool? Because knowing how big you have to spend on players, I mean, Darwin Nunez for nearly €100 million, it's a joke. It's just ridiculous. And just think then how much they'd have to spend to buy another player, and they don't want to be spending that sort of money. They really don't. Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake. Back to Diaz again. Liverpool sense blood when Diaz is on the ball a little bit. Akanji. Wide to Cancelo. De Bruyne. Back into Cancelo. Up against Robertson. Into De Bruyne. Great play by City. De Bruyne. Into Haaland. He's got to look wide here, Haaland. Haaland. Into Foden. 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 Foden shoots. Oh, he doesn't do. Bernardo Silva comes back to him and he hits one wide. Erling Haaland there makes a mistake of... He doesn't play a good enough ball in behind to Phil Foden. I think if Haaland puts a bit more on this pass to Foden, City score here. Great play by City. De Bruyne into Haaland here. Foden's in acres of space on the left-hand side. He's got to shoot when he gets it on that... He's got to shoot on his right foot. Maybe he didn't trust it. Foden again here. To the back post to Haaland, who takes it on his chest here, Erling Haaland. Back across the box. And Milner calmly back to his goalkeeper, Ellison. Well played, James Milner. Who's looked very good for Liverpool today, I have to say. Looks solid at the right back position. Ellison out to Robertson. Akanji. Stronger than Diogo Jota, is he? Pep Guardiola's on the field here to say that's never a foul. I think Pep Guardiola might get a yellow card for this one. Manuel Akanji, foot on the ball. Oh, Diogo Jota just drops the deck. Under a bit of pressure from Manuel Akanji. Pep Guardiola is going to talking to by the fourth official for going on the field. He didn't believe that was a foul. Liverpool, anyway, didn't get forward at all. Foden top, hesitant, lost shot. Yeah, he is hesitant, Foden there. If he'd hit that on his right foot, Chris, he would have scored, wouldn't he? If he did that on his right foot, he would have scored, Phil Foden. But he seemed to, like, want to shoot. He was trying to see if Joe Gomez would commit, which he didn't do. In the end, Foden's chance went. But I do think if Haaland's pass to him had been a little bit more in behind the defence, then I think he could have gone with his left foot first time. Haaland's pass was a little bit too light. Still 0-0, but we've got a good game here between City and Liverpool. And both sides seem to be working overloads on either the left or right hand side. That's how it seems to be working for the chance creation. Milner with an aimless long ball in behind here. And City are going to watch it all the way back to the goalkeeper Edison. So easy. That's poor from Milner, who defensively looking good, but offensively, not so much. I mean, he did put that fantastic crossing, though, for a previous chance for Liverpool. Diaz, Nathan Ake. Under pressure from Mo Salah. Foden. Ilkay Gundogan. Haaland's got him behind here. Off goes Erling Haaland. And Haaland! Oh, he's tried to chip Alisson. Alisson makes the save and Virgil van Dijk clears it up and away. Good chance there for Haaland. Good save by Alisson. Quickly off his line. Milner flicks it up and away. And on to Bernardo Silva, and well read by Diaz, who clips it straight back into the Liverpool half. Panic there, Diaz. And Gomez goes back to his keeper. But Haaland with a great chance there. I thought for a second he was going to chip Alisson, but Alisson stood strong, good goalkeeping. Maybe he would have been better going powerful to the bottom corner. Akanji versus Jota. Manuel Akanji once again now strengthens him. And Jota makes the tackle on Akanji. And City in trouble here, but Bernardo Silva does fantastically. Works hard and wins it back. Foden on the turn here. Run at Milner now, Phil. Harvey Elliott's putting some shifting down that right-hand side for Liverpool to help out James Milner. Doing everything he can. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden. Bernardo again. Foden on this left-hand side. Bernardo's made a running behind. Bernardo Silva. Over it. Passed by Phil Foden. Joe Gomez. Clears it away. Ake keeps this one in play to Gundogan. Nods it down to Rodri. Well played, City. Well played, City. And back to Ruben Diaz, and City start again with the build-up. Diaz. Akanji. Back to Ederson. Ederson wide to Nathan Ake. City running Liverpool around here. Making do the running, try and tire Liverpool out. I just don't think Liverpool have got the sort of energy or the sort of, I don't know, relentless pressing that we've seen of previous years in games. Foden into Bernardo Silva. City with a chance here. Foden's left. Foden had got past Milner there. Good tackle in the end by Joe Gomez. Foden a tackle on Milner, and it goes all the way through to the goalkeeper. Typically, Milner's having a cracking game, says Chris. He is, isn't he? Just done really well to recover there as well. That's the first time Foden's got away from Milner. And you could see Milner couldn't catch Foden. But Bernardo Silva's passed the Foden's port. And that allows Joe Gomez to come across and recover. And do well in the end. Milner was there to clear it away. Gundogan, Foden. City are finding a bit more space though in time. Here's Bernardo Silva on this far left-hand side. Bernardo looking for a cross. Decides not to cross. Gundogan. Away from Firmino. Into Rodri. He's giving away. Ilkay Gundogan to Salah. Rodri with a tackle on Mo Salah. Referee says play on. Here's Bernardo Silva on this far left. Crossing to Erling Haaland. Van Dijk away. De Bruyne. Clips one back in. Haaland with a chance here. Gets his head on it, but he can't get a decent header on it. I think he should have let that drop and volleyed it. Behind for a goal kick. Mo Salah is very unhappy. Jurgen Klopp is absolutely going crazy here on the sideline. Absolutely crazy. Ooh, well, Rodri looked to have fouled Salah there. Referee said no. I thought it was a foul there. By Rodri comes through the back of Mo Salah. And City nearly score from it. I wonder if VAR would have ruled that one out. It's about time something went City's way anyway against Liverpool. They've seemed to have got decisions every time over the years, haven't they? It is Cancelo. De Bruyne on the overlap. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne pulls one back. What a bit of defending by Virgil van Dijk. When De Bruyne's in that position, when he gets that overlap on that right-hand side, that ball across the box, that is where you have to worry as a team defensively. And De Bruyne finds it, but Virgil van Dijk flying in to block that across the near post. He had to. Corner Manchester City. I think that's one of the first corner of the game for Manchester City. We've got Diaz, Ake, Akanji in there. And sometimes you're going to be a bit worried about getting corners against Liverpool because we know the quality they have on the counter, the pacing, Mo Salah and Diogo Jota. Not quite Sadio Mane. City over this corner. Phil Foden and Ilkay Gundogan together. I'd like a decent ball into the box here for City. A decent ball into the box from Phil Foden and Ilkay Gundogan. Plays it short to Gundogan. Then back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne was swinging near across the front, the edge of the box. Didn't quite work. Cancelo picks it up for City. Cancelo. Into Bernardo Silva. City got De Bruyne at the back here at the moment. Bernardo, good turn away from Jota. Nathan Ake. He goes back as well. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's given away the ball quite a few times today, Bernardo Silva. In little pockets of space where you just don't want to be losing it. And he got away with one there. Luckily, got enough on his pass back to Ederson, but he could have, misplaced that pass. Oh, Phil Foden's in again here. Foden down this left-hand side against James Milner, but he's cutting inside Foden. Go around the outside of him. Try and run James Milner. He doesn't want to run. He does not want to run. Foden. Back he goes to Ake. Milner certainly doesn't want to run. can see that. He's going for the ball every time. Once you get past him, we need someone like Bernardo Silva just to drift out to that left-hand side. Do a little 1-2 with Phil Foden. We've got a chance. Van Dijk with a late challenge on Haaland. Then a kick on Ilkay Gundogan. The referee says no free kick, no foul. Jota with the ball in behind to Harvey Elliott here. Mo Salah goes chasing for it. Mo Salah on the right corner flag here. Over to Elliott. Through a gap of City players. Robertson, good tackle by Rodri. And it's a corner for Liverpool now. Well, it's looking like Liverpool might get a chance from this corner. They've got, you know, good quality players who can play the passes into the box. You're talking about people like Thiago and so on, who can put good crosses into the box. And that would be an issue for City. And good defending there by Diaz. Really good defending there from Diaz. Liverpool had a fantastic chance there. I think Robertson with a chance to put it across the box. In the end, it looked like Diaz managed to knock it away. I've just lost my footage for a moment there. We'll try and get it back, and we are. And Ederson made a save. It was Diaz sliding as well. 38 minutes gone. And it is a corner. Again, is it for Liverpool? I have to see it on the replay. But a ball came across the box. Liverpool with a great chance. Just couldn't finish it off. But Liverpool getting bodies in the box once again. Corner, 38 minutes gone. James Milner on the corner for Liverpool. To swing one in here. 38 minutes gone. Milner with a swing in here. Ederson can't punch it away. Robertson. Out wide, and a poor pass by Robertson. And into De Bruyne. And it went out behind for a throw-in. Pep Guardiola applauds his players here. 6 minutes so for City to keep going here. In this first half. Try and perhaps get a goal that will give us a lead. A win is important. Very important for Manchester City. Cancelo into Rodri. Over to Nathan Ake. Ake, the wide left to Phil Foden. Foden, running at Liverpool. Into Rodri. De Bruyne, City with a few options here. Cancelo on the far right hand side. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Haaland with a header! Oh! Anywhere but there. Into the hands of Alisson by Haaland on the header. Good ball by De Bruyne. That's a good chance for Haaland. Oh, he's just got to get a bit more power in that. I thought he's about to finish that one, Erling Haaland. Good header. But it's right down the middle. If you can sort of angle that to the far post, City take the lead. Oh, Harvey Elliott's in here behind Nathan Ake, who's trying to catch up with him. The ball into Firmino. They've stretched City here. Firmino into Mo Salah. Amala Kanji. And Ruben Diaz underneath it and away. City with a chance to counter again now. Bernardo Silva. City slow the game down. Into Rodri. On the turn. De Bruyne wants it. Akanji. Kevin De Bruyne. So frustrated with his Manchester City teammates here. He's in lots of space, but they're not looking for him. Pep Guardiola's going crazy there. I think it was Rodri who had to turn and find De Bruyne there. Instead went backwards. De Bruyne was in so much space. Rodri. Akanji. De Bruyne. Rodri. Good play by City. Ball behind by Rodri to Cancelo's port. And Robertson gets back to his goalkeeper. And Alisson has to clear it away. Gundogan nods it down to Rodri. Oh, and a bad touch by Rodri, but luckily his second one puts it back to Ruben Diaz. Nathan Ake. Phil Foden. Into Bernardo Silva. Cross to De Bruyne. De Bruyne here. Jota with pressure on him. De Bruyne still. De Bruyne still, and he pulls it back to Cancelo brilliantly. Joao Cancelo. Chance to cross, maybe. Cancelo, that's just stupid. Runs at Liverpool and does absolutely nothing. And the ball hits Rodri's arm here. As Liverpool look to counter, and it's a free kick to Liverpool. But Cancelo there, I don't know what he's trying to do. Running at the Liverpool defence, he had 3 players to run at. He's either going to cross it or pass it backwards. Instead, he tries to take on 3 players, immediately loses it. And Liverpool with a free kick and back in possession as Rodri stops the counter with his hand. I'm surprised he didn't get a yellow card for that, Rodri. I don't believe it was intentional. Virgil van Dijk over this free kick in the Liverpool half. Milner. Fabinho around the corner to Thiago. Oh, it's actually Harvey Elliott, and he switches it. Nice switch by Harvey Elliott across to Robertson. I feel like City should have capitalised a little bit more on our chances. Bernardo Silva's gone pressing now. Leaves us light in the midfield. Ball through the middle here. Rodri, great challenge by Rodri. Ilkay Gundogan picks up for City. Can we punish Liverpool in the transition now? Erling Haaland round the corner to Phil Foden. Foden against James Milner. Foden back to Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan. De Bruyne is in space again. Gundogan can't find him. He goes backwards. Rodri. Manuel Akanji. Into Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne's got him behind here. Robertson with a toe on it just to deflect it once. Oh, still gets a cross in as De Bruyne. Harmer's in there, but it's not the best of crosses. Robertson under pressure from Cancelo, right near the corner flag. Jota straight into Rodri. Oh, he gets lucky with the deflection into Thiago. Diaz into Mo Salah. And Rodri tackles Mo Salah. And Firmino just pushes Rodri to the ground there. And then Bernardo Silva beats Jota to it. Well played. Sliding in. Jota wants a free. Well, that is just pure cheating from Diogo Jota there. Bernardo Silva slides in and wins the ball. Diogo Jota's bouncing around like he's just had his ankle broken and he can't believe it. And suddenly he realises the linesman's not going to have a free kick. And suddenly he's fine then. And says to the referee and the linesman, why is that not a free kick? Well, why are you bouncing around like you've just been injured when you haven't? Cheating by Diogo Jota and cheating by Liverpool. Too many backwards passes then from when in Promise's position, says Chris. Yeah, De Bruyne in that one where he was really frustrated was in so much space in the middle. And Rodri went backwards. If he turns and gives it to De Bruyne, Liverpool are in big trouble. Because their whole midfield was over on the right side of the field. De Bruyne was in space on City's right side. It was poor. Poor from City. Not progressive enough at the moment in their passing. Way too conservative. Nathan Ake. Foden. Ake again. Diaz. I think Liverpool will be the happier of the two sides perhaps at half-time. Because they'll feel that maybe City have had a few chances. Well done Nathan Ake into Ilkay Gundogan, who turns. Ball forward into De Bruyne, who takes a really poor first touch, KDB. Bounces off his foot. And Liverpool come the other way. Thiago. Great pass into Firmino. Back to Thiago. And then switches the play out to Harvey Elliott. Phil Foden's got to get across to him. Nathan Ake. Milner on the overlap. Mo Salah on the turn. Fabinho. Thiago again, who's passing. Is the key that's trying to unlock Manchester City's defence. Milner. Elliott. One-on-one with Nathan Ake here. Bernardo Silva trying to win the ball off Mo Salah. Phil Foden also trying. Bernardo Silva does win the ball off Mo Salah. It's behind for a goal kick. Well done, Bernardo Silva. Good strength there against Mo Salah. And Salah looked disappointed. Jurgen Klopp doesn't look too happy either. I wonder if Jurgen Klopp needs a haircut. All his hair is hanging out the back of his cap. I don't know if anyone's told him. He looks like he's got no hair really, the way he's wearing that cap. But it's all out the back of his cap. And Pep Guardiola is giving Joao Cancelo some instructions here. Gundogan. Under pressure. Poor from Gundogan. He's got to pass earlier. Rodri with a good challenge. And Van Dijk across to Robertson. He's got to pass earlier there. Joe Gomez. Lovely switching behind actually to Harvey Elliott. Can he get there, Elliott? He can do. Good touch on his left foot. Then behind Nathan Ake. Fabinho across the box. Oh, it's a bad pull back by Fabinho. Rodri into steps. It's Phil Foden. Back to Akanji. Forward to Phil Foden. Sophie's here. Hello to you, Sophie. De Bruyne into Phil Foden. City with a chance here. Foden. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Oh, we slow it down again. Cancelo in space on this right-hand side. Joao. Cancelo. Cancelo. Bad cross into Robertson, who gets it away. It's so poor from Cancelo. Chris says the rest doing a good job letting most things go. He's hardly giving any free kicks, Anthony Taylor, today, is he? He is letting things go. Akanji. Beaten by Jota, who drives the City defence here. Oh, look, it's a terrible pass by Jota. Look, it's a terrible pass by Jota. That should have been a free kick, perhaps. It's a pull on Diogo Jota. Half-time whistle goes. Manchester City are level with Liverpool at 0-0. Well, we expected goals in this game. There could have been goals. Erling Haaland's had a chance with his head. Liverpool had a chance as well. Robertson in the game from a corner. A cross from Milner that was nearly put in the back of the net, but City defended it well. City have defended pretty solidly, actually. But so have Liverpool. James Milner, surprisingly impressive at right back. Phil Foden has not really got at Liverpool, and City themselves, too many backwards passes are not enough forward passes. The first half has actually flown by, and that shows the quality of the Premier League game we're watching here, City against Liverpool. I'm going to have a short break over half-time. I will be back for the second half. We'll come back a little bit early so we can discuss some of the happenings in that first half. We'll see you guys shortly after this short little break. So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership, and to be part of the Bronze Club it would be 99p a month, a pound a month really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now, so the longer you're a member the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys start to become members, the more I can add, so these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I'm offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today.
Got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah, for my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. We can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other.
So back for the second half, Manchester City versus Liverpool. City currently lead by 0 goals to nil. It is still 0-0. City should lead I think through Erling Haaland, I wish I could have started the second half by saying City currently lead. That was the thing I was going for. And it's not the case City don't lead. City have been... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't think we've played particularly bad, really. I just think we're lacking a sort of drive to go forward in today's game. We've been pretty much okay, but it's just getting forward. City haven't done it. And Haaland's had a few chances, not quite clear-cut chances. One to the far post, a header. Another one to the far post again, which I do think he could have let drop and try and hit it first time on his left foot. I mean, that's a difficult technique rather than going with his head. But I think Haaland could have scored today. Kevin De Bruyne is always looking for Erling Haaland, and he will again today, I'm sure. Surely we're going to see an Erling Haaland goal at Anfield. I've got him captain in my fantasy team, so I'm hoping so anyway for issues off the field for it, fantasy football team. It's very important. Of course, a lot of you guys are in the fantasy football team. I'm currently not doing so well. I say that every single time we talk about it, don't I? So, De Bruyne, so the way City are playing is Cancelo at right wing. It's sort of then Phil Foden at left wing, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Rodri in the middle. De Bruyne is sort of playing off the right. It's like a very strange system anyway from Manchester City. I have to say, it's a very strange system. And perhaps it's the right plays in the wrong system at the moment. And maybe we just need to make a few changes to that. Maybe we need to possibly, I don't know, go to a back four, put Cancelo at left back. But then I don't think Pep Guardiola wants Cancelo against Mo Salah, but he hasn't been against Mo Salah at all anyway. He's been up against Robertson, really, which perhaps is why that is the case. I mean, in the Charity Shield, the Community Shield, whatever they call it now, before the season started, Cancelo really struggled against Mo Salah, didn't he? Mo Salah gave him a runabout all game, and perhaps that's why Pep Guardiola is keeping Joao Cancelo away from Mo Salah. Doesn't want that to be a sort of battle in the game, but we do need something. I mean, Nathan Ake is doing reasonably well against Salah. Diaz is working well. Akanji's working well, but I think like Akanji had a chance to pass forward as well, and he didn't at one point. I think City are worried about getting caught on the counter. I think that is a big thing. They are very worried about getting caught on the counter, and that is causing issues. City just need to sort of relax a little bit, say, you know what, it doesn't matter about getting caught on the counter. That we need to go forward and take a little bit more risk to try and score the goal. But could be the winning goal, couldn't it? Because one goal would change this game completely. I do think at the moment it's a bit cagey. One goal would really open up the game for City, and it would open up the game for Liverpool as well. Liverpool would know they need to come forward, then perhaps create a little bit more spaces for City then on the counter-attack. But at the moment, it's close. It's hard to see which way this game goes, to be honest with you. I can't predict it. I cannot predict this game. Sometimes you watch a game and you see the way it plays out in the first half and you think, well, it's going to be this way in the second half. And most of the times you're probably wrong, aren't you? That's the way football is. You can't predict football. But a lot of the time you can watch a football game and think it's going to go that way. This one, I honestly can't. I can't tell you which way it's going to go. I can't say if it's going to be a Manchester City win. I can't say if it's going to be a Liverpool win. I can't tell you if City are going to, I don't know, go on and win this 4 or 5-0. I can't say if City are going to capitulate and Liverpool are going to go win this 4 or 5-0, where it's going to be a draw. I cannot predict it at all. And all of you guys have predicted big wins, haven't you, on the scores in the comments. We've seen 3-0s, 2-0s, we've seen 4-1s. Keep them coming in if you haven't predicted your scoreline. But a lot of scores have come in. So I'm just looking back here, 3-1. You know, it shows, doesn't it? It shows the sort of what you are predicting, a big goal. So City are coming out now. Again, surely Haaland gets a goal at Anfield, doesn't he? I want him to get a hat-trick at Anfield, really. That would be fantastic. Hit City at Liverpool on 3 swift counter-attacks. Erling Haaland on the end of them for an absolute tapping. I think 1-on-1 with Alisson. Haaland might have a trouble because Alisson's a ridiculously good goalkeeper at 1-on-1. That is what he excels at. The cameras are all on Erling Haaland here. Can he score? Pressure perhaps on him a little bit. Pep Guardiola on the bench, hands over his face. I don't think Pep was happy with the first half here from City. I think he believes the same thing that a lot of City fans are thinking, what we were thinking, is City need to be a bit more expansive, a bit more progressive in their passing at times. Find Kevin De Bruyne in those pockets of space. Take a little bit more risk in the pass. Trust your teammate and trust yourself to make that pass. And we haven't quite done that. So we'll see how it goes. Jamie Carragher is, of course, the voice on Sky Sports if you're watching in the UK. You don't want to listen to Jamie Carragher. Come and listen to me instead. Time your clock up with mine. I might be a little bit behind you. Sometimes I am. That's down to, obviously, you've got to send my footage to a satellite that brings it back down and so on. So Mo Salah over this kick-off of the second half for Liverpool. Liverpool will kick off. They're shooting from left to right this time. City from right to left. Attacking the away fans? Quite possibly. City versus Liverpool second half is underway. And we're expecting a big, big game here. Liverpool smashed the ball forward. It's 45 minutes to decide who wins this. Makes a throw in for City deep in their own half. Liverpool fans laughing and joking behind Joao Cancelo here. Not quite the abusive Liverpool fans on the opposite side. Well, I think it was the same side actually, wasn't it? Just further down. Most goals scored in the second half of the season. Man City 17, Liverpool 13. So you've got the two top goal scorers in the second 45 minutes of football against each other. De Bruyne keeps it in, lumps it up to Erling Haaland. Rodri throws his body in there. De Bruyne dealt with by Van Dijk, and that's apparently a free kick. And Thiago's got hold of himself here, and Rodri apologises to the Spanish international teammate. He's going to be, oh, he's busted his nose, Thiago. Rodri just catches Thiago with a shoulder. Ah, there's not much in that. Grealish maybe says, Chris, that'd be a very good substitution. Chris, if Grealish is playing like Grealish played in the 4 games before the last 4 or so on. You know, Grealish on the left and Foden on the right, and Grealish really running at players. Thiago's going to bust nose here. He's going to have to go off. Well, the referee's let him play on with the blood on his nose. Interesting. Thought you had to come off for that. Just running through the Liverpool team again. Alisson in goal. It's Milner, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson in the back 4. It's Fabinho in the midfield alongside Harvey Elliott and Thiago. And it's Jota, Salah, Firmino up top. Here's Rodri running down the right wing for Manchester City. And puts a cross in as Rodri. All the way to the far post. Milner watches it. Oh, it's gone that. It's a corner, Manchester City. I'm sure that went out. James Milner keeps his mouth shut, keeps his head down. The referee gives the throw in instead. Milner looked to put it out of play there for a corner. I think Grealish coming on and running at players and running at James Milner would be fantastic. I think Grealish should give Milner a real hard time. He'd give away a lot of free kicks. Nathan Ake around the corner to Phil Foden, who tried to flick it on with the sort of speciality. Didn't work. Akanji nods it back forward. Fabinho back forward again. Diaz misses the header. Manuel Akanji underneath it. Into Gundogan. And into Nathan Ake. City needed to get that wide to Cancelo really in the space in the far side. Diaz with a poor pass forward. And James Milner put underneath it and away and only as far as Ilkay Gundogan. Beautiful feet. Swift feet from the captain. Gundogan. Back into Bernardo Silva. Well read by Firmino, who wins it. Bernardo Silva dives in for the challenge. And behind for throwing for Liverpool. City, we're lacking something, aren't we? John Henderson could come on today. John Henderson, who's currently under investigation by the FA for something he said to Arsenal defender Gabriel in their previous game against Arsenal. Gundogan beats Firmino in the air. Down to Rodri. Down to Nathan Ake. Foden. Around the corner to Gundogan. Back to Ake. And all the way back to Ederson by City. Mo Salah certainly playing as a number 9 now. Straight away through the middle. Firmino is further in behind. Rodri clips it out to Cancelo. Took a poor touch there, but still worked it around the corner to Kevin De Bruyne, who's 1-on-1 with Virgil van Dijk here. And he beats Van Dijk for pace and plays her into Haaland here. Alisson's come off his line. Alisson lumps it forward and behind for a throw-in, does he? Or it might just stay in. Well done, Cancelo. Just gives a little shove on Robertson. And City get it back. Well done, Cancelo there. Good defending. Akanji. Switch of play to Foden. Dealt with by Milner. Bernardo Silva takes it down. Fabinho with a light challenge, but didn't quite catch Bernardo Silva. Hit bobbled all the way through to Nathan Ake. Rodri. Ake on this far left. Ake, ball into Haaland. It's not a great one. Pep Guardiola very unhappy with Nathan Ake with that pass. Manuel Akanji comes out to win it back for City. Goes back to Robertson. Bernardo Silva pressing Joe Gomez here. Milner. Back they go to Alisson. Pressure on. Van Dijk. Robertson. Clipped in behind City here. Running for Firmino. Diaz clips it away. Oh, straight back to Liverpool by Diaz. Oh, and then Manuel Akanji flattens Diogo Jota. Manuel Akanji can't believe it. Jota just drops the deck every time he gets anywhere near him. Manuel Akanji's Manny marks. Straight in on Jota. Ah, he gets a foot in the ball and then flattens Jota, he does. I think it's rightfully given as a free kick. Here's Robertson. Haaland wins it back for City. Pressure on Thiago. Good play from Haaland. Rodri. Haaland. In behind to De Bruyne. Flicks it back to Haaland. Doesn't quite get the pass right. Does Erling Haaland. And here's Harvey Elliott, Liverpool counter. And Mo Salah's in here. And Mo Salah with a chance. Oh, he's put it wide. How has Mo Salah missed that? I don't know. Liverpool counter. Mo Salah should score. Ederson seems to have injured himself here. Is it a goal kick or a corner? I'm not sure. City caught in the transition. Ruben Diaz slips. Ball in behind to Mo Salah. He's away. Oh, he does well, but I think Ederson gets a... I think Ake stands in Ederson's boot. Oh, it's millimetres past the post by Mo Salah. He probably should score there for Liverpool. Oh, and Ake lands on the foot of Ederson. Ooh, Ake really does land on the foot of Ederson there. He sort of runs past him and stands on his foot. Ederson's foot is at an angle which you wouldn't want your foot jumped on anyway, but especially at that angle. I don't think Ederson's going to be okay here. And I think perhaps we might be seeing Ortega come on. Let's have a seat. Ederson's left boot it is. Seems to be a problem for him, but Mo Salah there played through. He should score for Liverpool, Mo Salah. And I think the Mo Salah of old would have scored that chance, wouldn't he? The Mo Salah of old would certainly have scored that chance. I cannot see Ederson playing on here. I cannot see Ederson playing on here. He seems in a lot of pain. I think it might be Stefan Ortega time. As Mo Salah goes through, Ake's behind him. Ederson sticks one leg out and goes the other way. And Ake lands on the ankle of Ederson as he steps over it. I think Jurgen Klopp can't believe that he's missed that. Ederson's back up. I think he's going to play on. I cannot see Ederson staying on, personally. It looks bad for him, it really does. How are Liverpool? I'd shoot from anywhere now. Like Ederson's across to take the goal kick now. But I don't know if he's going to be able to take it. Maybe he's going to try it here, Ederson. No, he's going to let Ruben Diaz take the goal kick. Ruben Diaz is going to take the goal kick for Manchester City. Ederson in a lot of pain. I think he's going to have to come off Ederson. He shouldn't push it anyway. Bernardo Silva with a header. Haaland on the end of this one. Haaland loses out to Fabinho and it drops to Bernardo Silva. Into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Haaland. Haaland with a chance here down the box. Foden the rebound and Phil Foden scores for Manchester City. Goal for Manchester City. It's Phil Foden. Look at Joao Cancelo. 1-0 Manchester City. Liverpool surround the referee as they always do. 1-0 Manchester City. 1-0 Manchester City here at Anfield. Phil Foden with a goal. Joe Gomez can't keep it out. Look at Liverpool surrounding the referee. Surrounding Anthony Taylor as they regularly do. Great goal from City. Ball through to Haaland who beats Alisson to it. No, nothing in that. Haaland tries to get his foot on it. Alisson takes him down. They're going to rule this out. They're going to rule this out. They're going to rule this out. I can see it now because Haaland beats him to it. Haaland beats him to it, but it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. The goalkeeper's going to have stronger hands. The goalkeeper's going to have stronger hands. Oh, VAR's checking this one. They're going to rule it out. Haaland's on the ball here. Haaland's on the ball here. Pep Guardiola's going mad. It's always the same against Liverpool. Always the same against Liverpool. Always the same against Liverpool. Oh, it's a possible foul by Fabinho in the build-up. By Haaland. Oh, get lost, referee. So no goal. Same old Liverpool. VAR works in their favour. A foul by Haaland in the build-up, and the City goal gets ruled out. Because he's got hold of Fabinho's shirt. Referee played on. What is the point of the referee being on the field if you're pulling it back for fouls right before it? Oh, come on. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, Liverpool are in here. Firmino. Mo Salah. Clips it across to Diogo. Jota with a chance. What a save by Ederson. Chris says brilliant save by Ederson. What a save by Ederson. What a save by Ederson. Oh, the referee give a goal kick here. Liverpool come on the counter. Jota's in acres of space. Cancelo doesn't deal with it properly. Double tackle. Mo Salah flicks it across the Jota at the far post. And he somehow goes over the bar. But I think it's a corner. Does Ederson save that? I'm not quite sure. Given a goal kick. I thought Ederson's perhaps saved that. Maybe headed it wide. So City do take the lead, but it's not been given. It's always the same against Liverpool, isn't it? You know, we've had James Milner getting about 4 yellow cards in one game. It's always the same against Liverpool. It's always the same against Liverpool. The VAR only works in one team's favour. Ederson for City. Rodri. Diaz. Ake. Gundogan. Back to Diaz again. Rodri. Back to Ederson. Across to Diaz. It looks like Ederson's okay, actually, which I'm very surprised at. Ilkay Gundogan for City. Bad pass to De Bruyne. Cancelo goes and wins it back. De Bruyne down to Manuel Akanji. Rodri. De Bruyne. Robertson's pressing has caused Liverpool a problem now. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. To the far left-hand side to Phil Foden. Foden. Cross in. De Bruyne at the far post. Takes it down. De Bruyne. Oh, back to Haaland. Good defending by Fabinho or Gomez. One of them. Cut it out. Oh, Diaz with a bad pass to Akanji. Well played, Manuel Akanji. Diaz with an absolute shocker of a pass to Akanji there when he had Diogo Jota on him. And Akanji, a lovely little flick behind him. And passes it away calmly. Thank you, Manuel Akanji. Diaz has got to be careful doing stuff like that. Put his teammate in a really terrible position. Here's Rodri. Haaland. Gundogan. Switch to Foden again. Away from Harvey Elliott. Phil Foden. 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 Oh, from behind. Thiago fouls him. Foden stays on his feet. Foden. Gundogan. Gundogan to the left foot. Blocked away by Fabinho. Corner Manchester City. We should be in front. We should be winning this game. Oh, Fabinho. Thiago kicks Foden in the back of the legs there. As if Thiago even gestures to him to get back up. Foden did well to stay on his feet and not go down. Corner Manchester City. I hope we don't get a penalty. At least Mahrez isn't on the field for it, I suppose. Gundogan over this corner for City. Got to watch the counter-attack. We know that's Liverpool's danger. Cross the far post to Ake. Back into the middle to Haaland who heads it. Diaz in there. Fabinho away. Robertson away. Rodri on a hit. Straight into Haaland. Liverpool look to counter it. Milner. Long ball. Straight into Ruben Diaz. Who can't get back up. He falls over. It's a throw-in for Liverpool. But deep in their half. Well done Ruben Diaz to stop that. Again, Liverpool looking for that long ball in behind the City defence. Pep Guardiola very unhappy. Very, very unhappy. I feel like if it was the other way, that would probably have gone. City would have had, you know, not had the goal ruled out for Liverpool. They would have kept that goal for Liverpool. Just tends to always be that way at Anfield. Thiago with a header. Straight to Gundogan. Phil Foden. Little kick on Phil, but he jumps away from the challenge. And then he goes back to Ake. Into Rodri. Akanji. Oh, Akanji. I tell you what, he's got nerves of steel, man, with Akanji there. 2 Liverpool players on him, just took a touch in his left onto his right and passed it forward. Really well done. City are the better side, aren't they? But I think Liverpool have had the better chances, maybe. That Mo Salah one especially. The best chance of the game. The best chance has fallen to Liverpool. There's no doubt about that. Rodri out to Foden. City finding lots of space for Phil Foden now on this left-hand side. Foden up against Harvey Elliott. Still Foden. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva on this far left-hand side. Got 2 across to him. Gundogan. Back into Bernardo again. Bernardo swings one in here. Van Dijk. Oh, Haaland's going to attack that across the near post. Harvey Elliott tries to take a touch. He does actually really well under pressure from Bernardo Silva there. And Milner up and underneath it away. Mo Salah. Well done, Nathan Ake and Gundogan. Down to Rodri. Rodri again. Salah wants a free kick as he always does. They might get a penalty, Mo Salah. It wouldn't surprise me. Ake into Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden's definitely come more alive in this second half, I have to say that. Got at Liverpool a little bit more, finding space for him, but City are looking for him more. City have had 84% possession in the last 5 minutes. Cancelo. De Bruyne. In behind to Cancelo. Dealt with by Robertson. Oh, and Thiago skips past De Bruyne. It's gone out for a throw-in. Or is advantage played? No advantage played. Akanji. Oh, he's fallen over here. Thiago's past him. Jota against Rodri. Jota with the cross in here. Diaz misses it. Elliott can't control it. Elliott with a chance. Foden blocks, but Diaz, poor defending. Come on, City, says MK. I have to say, I think Ruben Diaz has been very shaky today. Swings his foot at that one. He's lucky that Elliott doesn't control that and hit it. Very lucky. Well, despite City having all the possession, Liverpool perhaps look the more dangerous side. And maybe that's because I'm a City fan. And, you know, the nerves kick in these sort of games. I'm not quite sure, but at the moment, I feel like Liverpool have got the more chance of winning this one. They're going to nick it on the counter. Nick a goal. Milner with a swing in here. All the way through to Elliott. Doesn't shoot. Robertson. Joe Gomez. Oh, it's a shocking ball by Gomez. He is absolutely terrible, Joe Gomez. He really is. Pass there that goes straight out for a goal kick. Really poor. Really poor. Jurgen Klopp looks on in disbelief. As he always does. He always has that sort of gormless expression, doesn't he, with his mouth open. Edison into Ake. Nathan Ake for Manchester City. Wide to Foden, round the corner. Away from Milner, but Haaland couldn't get to it. Back forward by them, and Mo Salah's in space, and acres of space here. Apparently he's onside. Mo Salah across the box here. Firmino at the far post. He can't control it. And Cancelo into Firmino. Behind for a goal kick. Well, he should score there, Firmino. I feel like he should take that down and score. Salah looks offside here, but he's not. Manuel Akanji's playing him on the far right-hand side. Akanji slow to push up compared to Diaz and the others. Oh, Firmino had a great chance there for Liverpool again. Gundogan for Manchester City. Running forward here, Gundogan. He has his legs kicked that. It's a certain yellow card for Fabinho. No doubt about it. And a yellow card for the Brazilian. Yellow card for the Brazilian Fabinho for a kick. And Ilkay Gundogan, as he dribbled through a few challenges, Fabinho didn't want to see him go any further. Just takes the legs of Ilkay Gundogan. Game is the game. He's getting intense now. We need to concentrate and keep our shape. It's quite right. The game is incredibly intense at the moment, isn't it? And you still can't predict which way it's going to go. You really can't. City may have had more of the ball, more control of the game, but Liverpool looks so dangerous on the counter. Okay. Right to Foden. Into Gundogan. Oh, City with a chance here. Gundogan. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, what a save by Alisson! What a save by Alisson! Strong by Alisson. Good save. Haaland should score. If he puts any power in that, we score. Good save by Alisson. Foden. Okay. Foden again. Foden. Tackle by Fabinho. Still going here, Phil Foden. Into Bernardo Silva. Fabinho's through the back of him there. Bernardo goes flying in for a challenge. Fabinho clears it behind for a throw-in. Come on, City. I think Haaland should have scored there. I really do. I really think Haaland should have scored there. Nathan Ake for Manchester City on the throw-in. Milner through the back of Bernardo Silva. He's just pushing Bernardo Silva. And that is not a free kick. That is not a free kick for two pushes in the back on Bernardo Silva. Well, apparently it's a foul when you do it on a goal. Haaland with a great chance here. Oh, he should score, Haaland. Just can't set himself right. He just sort of scuffs it, he does. If it's more towards that left-hand corner, he scores. But I can't believe Milner doesn't get a foul against him for that push on Bernardo Silva. Two pushes on Bernardo. Straight through the back of him. Here's Gundogan. Back he goes to Joao Cancelo. Diaz. Oh, City. All the way back to Edison we go. Messed that up again there with a chance. Nathan Ake for City. Back to Diaz. Here's Ruben Diaz. Into Akanji. Back to Diaz once more. City trying to tempt Liverpool onto them so they can get in behind them. We know Liverpool play a high line. And we know we can do that, but at the moment, not being so easy. Rodri. Diaz. Diaz holding the ball on for City here on the edge of his box. Back to Edison. Gundogan turns. Nice. Haaland. Being pushed and pulled, Erling Haaland. Van Dijk just pushes Haaland there. Referee says no free kick. Well done, Bernardo Silva and Thiago. Cancelo. Long ball in behind to Haaland and De Bruyne. Van Dijk nods it away. Robertson can't keep in. It's a throw into City. Well, it's funny when Liverpool players are pulling and pushing Haaland. It's not a foul. Here's Cancelo. Akanji. City have had 114 successful passes in the second half to Liverpool's 37. Two different types of football being played here today. Phil Foden. Into Ake. Diaz. Still Diaz. Ake. Into Foden. Good play. Foden away from Elliott. Into Haaland. Clips it wide to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Pressure on him from Elliott. Bernardo into Gundogan. Gundogan flicking through a few challenges. Tried to work his way into the box here. Gundogan's getting the City fans going. Corner Manchester City here. The captain there. Nice feet again from Ilkay Gundogan. He's done that a few times. Trying to run through the Liverpool defence by himself. And he nearly did it. Corner ball. 67 minutes gone here in this game against Liverpool. City did have the lead, but it's been ruled out due to a foul earlier on in the build-up by Erling Haaland on Fabinho. The goal was scored by Phil Foden. Crossing here by Gundogan. Oh, Diaz is in there. Can't get a header on it. If he gets any decent connection on that Diaz, it's a good ball in by Gundogan. I think we score. He can't do it. It's behind for a goal kick. Expect better of Ruben Diaz. Really do. Here's Robertson. Van Dijk. Liverpool continue to play out the back like City. Gomez. Underneath it, straight to Ake. Nods it down to Phil Foden. Flicks it away from Harvey Elliott. Foden. Then kicked by Harvey Elliott. It's a free kick for Manchester City. Harvey Elliott. A little kick on Phil Foden, who's up and limping. Rodri with a bad touch here. Oh, mistake by Rodri. City, what are we doing? Mo Salah. Liverpool pounds. Diogo Jota. Oh, he forgets the football. Rodri makes a tackle. Cancelo away. Lucky City, and then we counter now. Maybe it's done us a favour, that one. Kevin De Bruyne. Into Bernardo Silva. Down to Ilkay Gundogan. Heavy touch by Ilkay. Gundogan. Haaland. Haaland still. Gundogan. On the edge of the box here, Gundogan. Bernardo Silva with a hit and drags it wide the post. How do we not finish off these chances, City? How do we not finish off these chances? Need to finish off one of these chances. Need to finish off these chances that we're getting. Because Liverpool are going to hit us on the counter. Robertson. Back to Alisson. Ooh, Alisson taking his time there. Wide to Gomez. Gomez forward. Bernardo Silva through the back of him. Advantage played. Mo Salah. Jota's on his own at the far post here. Salah. Salah! Wide of the post again. Well, whoever's defending against Mo Salah there that decided it'd be a good idea to let him onto his left foot. Think again. Luckily he's put it wide, but that was poor defence. Is it Diaz? Diaz here just lets Mo Salah on his left foot. Luckily Salah can't get it right. I mean, Jota was at the far post in acres of space. Cancelo wasn't tracking back. The chances are coming for both sides now. I think Edison had that one covered, but you'd hope so anyway, wouldn't you? Okay. City are opening up a little bit to go forward more, and that's letting Liverpool in more. But also, Liverpool are opening up a little more to go forward more, to let City in more. So, very even game. Okay. Back to Diaz. Rodri. Come on, City. Rodri forward to Foden. Oh, Milner's lost it. Foden, well played. Good ball. Back heel into Bernardo Silva. Oh, and Joe Gomez gets there. If Bernardo Silva gets there first, Gomez fouls him. It's a free kick. Oh, Gomez has lost it here, and he's pulling Bernardo Silva all over the place. Bernardo into James Milner. And Milner clears it out for a throw-in. James Milner is saying to his Liverpool defence, help me. I didn't know Foden was behind me. You should be aware. You should be aware, Phil. James Milner. Ake. Foden again. Ake once more. Ake. Oh, into De Bruyne. Cleared away by Jota. Gomez away. Fabinho on the head. Gundogan. Flicks it back to Amal Akanji. Akanji goes back to Edison. Well played, Akanji. He had a pass to Cancelo there, but Liverpool had cut it out. And he was calm and collected enough to understand that. Read the situation and then do it. Okay. And space this left-hand side, but Gundogan's gone to Akanji. Diaz. Into Haaland. Off to Gundogan. And out to Kevin De Bruyne. Flicked it over Thiago's head. Thiago did get his head on it, but still finds De Bruyne. Rodri under pressure. Joao Cancelo in space here. De Bruyne. Ball into the box here. Haaland at the far post. Gomez away. Bernardo Silva there ahead of Elliott. Foden. Bernardo. Under pressure from Gomez and Milner, who threw his foot in there. Got to be careful, Milner, doing that. Foden with a right-footed cross in, and it's a poor cross by Phil Foden. What a waste. And it's behind for a goal kick for Liverpool. And Liverpool are about to make three big substitutions. Off comes Roberto Firmino for the big Uruguayan. Darwin Núñez. It would just be fate that he scores, wouldn't it, really? Ironic that he scores and Haaland doesn't. Then the number 11 for Liverpool comes off. That is, I'm not quite sure who that is. Who is number 11 for Liverpool? Well, whoever it is, they are coming off for Fabio Carvalho. So, Roberto Firmino off, Darwin Núñez on, Fabio Carvalho on. I think the board was wrong at number 11. Mo Salah. Jurgen Klopp says Mo Salah isn't coming off. I was going to say I thought it was Mo Salah. I couldn't never see him coming off. So the board gets it wrong. Mo Salah isn't coming off for Fabio Carvalho. Mo Salah is staying on. And also coming on is Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is coming on for, I'm not quite sure. So they've got the boards wrong here, so they're having to take the time. It's Fabinho off Henderson, and that's an expansive change from Jurgen Klopp. That's an attacking change from Jurgen Klopp. He wants to go on and win this game. He sees City are there for the taking. So he's number 19. It is Harvey Elliott for Fabio Carvalho, the ex-Fulham man, who gets a hug from Jurgen Klopp on his way onto the field here. So 72 minutes gone. It's going to be a late winner if anyone gets one, maybe. But plenty of time in this game yet to score. Plenty of time in this game yet to score. Liverpool goal kick. City press high. Will Liverpool go long or short? I don't know, because the camera's focusing on Mo Salah. They go long and it's straight out play for a throw into Manchester City, is it? It is. I didn't believe they'd take Mo Salah off. I thought that'd be a very strange substitution by Jurgen Klopp. Salah does stay on. Suppose they need him for the goals, don't they? Although he's missed 2 chances today. So is Erling Haaland, however. Darwin Núñez will come on and bully City. That's what he'll do, get his body in there. If I was City, I'd start rallying him up. That's a terrible throwing by Cancelo. Luckily, we get away with it because Carvalho misjudges the ball. Foden. Into Ake. Back to Diaz. It could be a 0-0 this one. Could easily be a 0-0 this one. Ake. Foden. Back to Ake again. Rodri. I'd go into Foden there. Rodri switches the play to Cancelo. It's actually a really nice pass. Back to his ability there. Cancelo against Jota. Back he goes to Akanji. Salah always buries those chances as Chris he does, doesn't he? I think he's off form, Salah. I know he's got a hat-trick against Rangers, but I do think he's off form. Here's Phil Foden for Manchester City. Passed to by Bernardo Silva. Ilkay Gundogan. Short to Akanji. A lot of space for Cancelo. Into De Bruyne. Oh, De Bruyne can't work it round the corner, but he keeps it. De Bruyne's been pulled down by Thiago. Free kick Manchester City. Thiago doesn't think anything's a foul when it's against him, as he regularly does. He puts in some nasty challenges, does the Spaniard, Thiago. This one wasn't nasty. It was just cheap. He just pulls Kevin De Bruyne down. He actually kicks the legs of Kevin De Bruyne, and it's a free kick. And he asks how. Well, the same reason that Haaland got given the foul on the goal in the build-up, Thiago. That's what the referee gives, unfortunately. Never, don't tend to go the way you want them. But I think that one, the Haaland foul, it was a foul in the build-up for the Haaland goal, but I just think if it happened the other way, they wouldn't have given that. I really don't. 75 minutes gone here. Kevin De Bruyne on this free kick. Swings to the far post. Nathan Ake's in there. It's a bad free kick by De Bruyne. It's into the hands of Alisson, who pumps it long as Alisson to Mo Salah. Oh, and Cancelo's lost it, and Salah's 3-1 and 1, and Mo Salah scores for Liverpool. Assist for Alisson. Liverpool take the lead. What a load of crap from Manchester City. Joao Cancelo. Terrible defending. And there you go. Punish Manchester City. Punished. Punished our City. Mo Salah scores. Well, you give him a chance like that, he's not going to miss it. Wow, how terrible from City, by the way. Cancelo, you're at fault for that one. And he knows he is. It's shocking defending. It's absolutely shocking defending. One long ball cuts us open. And Liverpool will look to go on to win this game now. Very much in Liverpool's favour. Very much in Liverpool's favour. You give Salah a chance like that, he's going to score it. Alisson pumps... City get a free kick, by the way, which is a terrible cross by De Bruyne. That's number one. Alisson lumps it absolutely yards up the field. And Joao Cancelo, such a weak challenge, through to Mo Salah. And he scores. And all that hard work you've put in Manchester City, you deserve that really in the end, because we haven't scored our chances. And we always knew Liverpool would get one like that. And Salah does get another one, and he scores. And that is down to City's poor defending. That is down to City, and I don't think we're coming away with 3 points here today. I really don't. We had our chance to score, and the referee ruled it out. Ake slips now. Diaz. Well, that's disheartening, isn't it? Rodri. Akanji's gone down here. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Into Foden. Milner tackles him again. Gundogan. Thiago dives in and wins the challenge. Someone put a tackling on Thiago. They keep letting him get away with it. Here's Darwin Núñez. Running at City here, Núñez. Still running at City, Núñez. Núñez. Shoots! Wide of the post. You knew it was going to be. He's terrible. You knew he was going to miss there. But Liverpool, the fans are behind them now. And that's the game, I think. I genuinely believe that is it now. Darwin Núñez, luckily, he's absolutely terrible. But so is City, to be fair. Today, really poor. Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan. Rodri. Akanji. Cancelo. Oh, given away by City, and Liverpool come forward again. Darwin Núñez is in behind. He's up against Ruben Diaz here, Darwin Núñez. Núñez. Akanji just pushes him away, and Núñez goes to the floor. It's a free kick. Yellow card for Manuel Akanji. Stay positive, says MK. Well, I don't think there's anything positive about this City performance in the end. 1-0 down to Liverpool here, and they've been poor. If we'd scored our chances, it would have been a different story, but we haven't done. Akanji here just clatters Darwin Núñez. And it's a free kick to Liverpool in a good position. And will they waste the free kick like we did? That set Liverpool up for their goal. On the counter. Poor defending by City let us down. Robertson over this one. Liverpool with a chance here to confirm all 3 points in the 79th minute. Robertson with a swing in. Headed away by Haaland. James Milner back in there. Henderson up, and a shot by Henderson that's right over the bar by the captain. Well, Phil Foden has had the ball in the back of the net for Manchester City. VAR ruled it out. Oh, it's really poor by Cancelo. It's really poor by Cancelo. Let us down completely there, Joao Cancelo. Let us down completely, Joao Cancelo. Massive mistake that gives Liverpool the lead. And when we score, it doesn't count. Well, there's nothing they could rule that Liverpool will go out for. Rodri. Ake. Bernardo Silva around the corner. Henderson there to knock it away. Throwing for Manchester City. I think Pep Guardiola's going to be disheartened with that. Looks like it's going to be Arsenal's Premier League title to lose. Arsenal top of the league. And away clear at the top of the league. Gundogan. Rodri. Diaz. Wide to Foden. Foden brings it forward for City. Foden with the ball into the far post. Going to go all the way through to Joao Cancelo. There is Joao up against Robertson. Cancelo, well played. Behind for a corner for Manchester City. Well, a draw is probably the best we can bet for now. Liverpool got, got beat by Arsenal, didn't they? 3 points at Anfield went to Liverpool. Looks like it won't be the same for City. I think Arsenal have got to be favourites for the title this year. Got to be favourites for the title now. Cross in. Cleared away by Robertson at an near post. Terrible. Terrible today, says Oliver Sherlock. You're quite right, Oliver. Not been at it, have they, City, at all? Had chances, not scored them, and then that bit of defending from Cancelo is embarrassing. Akanji. Diaz. Okay. We're like this against Copenhagen, I suppose. Bernardo Silva. Milner makes the challenge. Milner's limping, I don't care. Play on. Play on, City. Do not stop for James Milner. Diaz. Rodri. Ball in behind to Cancelo. Cancelo across the box to Erling Haaland. What a bit of defending by Virgil van Dijk. What a bit of defending by Van Dijk there. Haaland's going to tap in, but Van Dijk doing what our defence couldn't do. Defend their side. Good header by Van Dijk. Up and over his net. Difference between the two sides, I think, has been the defensive solidity. Van Dijk's been there a few times for Liverpool. Our defence haven't. In that moment. Why won't Pep make a sub, I wonder? Don't like substitutions as Pep Guardiola. No excuses for conceding a free kick into the box. I know, it's absolutely ridiculous. City had the ball in an attacking position. And a free kick that De Bruyne took, by the way, which was really poor. Straight at Alisson, and then that was it. We had no one back. Mo Salah runs it out of play. It's a City throw-in that Mo Salah won't give to Cancelo. Here's Bernardo Silva. Liverpool look to come away with a win here. Come on, City. Let's go forward. We've had 91% possession. Doesn't matter. Can't defend. One shot, one goal. Doesn't matter how much possession you have, does it? If they create a chance like that and we can't create a single decent chance. I suppose we have. We scored and it got ruled out. Here's Rodri. Okay. Foden. Okay. Diaz. Okay. Phil Foden for Manchester City. On this left-hand side. Ilkay Gundogan back to Ake. City can't get through Liverpool. We've just got no creativity to get through them, actually. Gundogan wide to Bernardo Silva. Off Henderson and behind for a corner. Well done, Bernardo. All he could do in that scenario. City are going to have to score a late goal here to win at Anfield. Well, we've got a terrible record. Absolutely terrible record. We've never won there with fans in the ground, I don't think. Especially in the last, long time. Foden. Gundogan. Gundogan. Gundogan! Terrible cross. Straight into the hands of Alisson along the floor. It's like a shot by Gundogan. No one attacking it for City. No one attacking it. Trying to create something. Just no one running in. Liverpool on the counter now. Lumped away by Foden. Rodri. That's a nasty challenge by Thiago here. That's got to be a yellow card. I'm surprised that's not more. Horrible challenge here by Thiago and Rodri. That's a two-footed challenge by Thiago. He should be off. He won't get set. That's 2 feet by Thiago. Thiago goes in with 2 feet. Whether he slips or not, he completely snaps Rodri. It's a red card. Why don't VAR check that? Come on, VAR. Are you on a break again when it matters to City? Why is he not checking that? Thiago goes in with 2 feet. It don't matter if he's slipped. It don't matter if he's slipped. Horrible challenge. Thiago should be off. Here's Carvalho. Good tackle by Bernardo. Salah. Bernardo Silva. Fouled here by Mo Salah. Free kick on Manchester City's way. Referee says play on. I thought it was a foul on Salah personally. I won't be moaning, Liverpool. You could have just had a man sent off. Here's Rodri. Thiago's wearing a red shirt, says Oliver. That's true, isn't it? You're allowed to make two-footed challenges when you're wearing a red shirt. Given away by Gomez. Go on, Nathan Ake. Get going. Into Phil Foden. City come forward. They can't get red cards or bad decisions. Agree it should be a red card, says Basti. It should be. Well, the game's been stopped now. Because Jurgen Klopp's been sent off. As if they've stopped the game while City are attacking to send their manager off. What a joke. What a joke. They've stopped our game. They've stopped our game. When we're attacking. Bernardo Silva's losing his head now. Mo Salah's winding him up. How can they stop it when City are attacking to send Jurgen Klopp off? We're on the ball. Haaland's in there with Van Dijk. I tell you what, Mo Salah, start a fight with Erling Haaland. He's taller than Virgil van Dijk. How can they... I just don't understand how City are on the attack. City are attacking. We are going through... We're building up an attack, and so on. Haaland's telling the rest to ride it on, and he stops City while we're in the attack to send Jurgen Klopp off. Jurgen Klopp going mad. I don't care Jurgen Klopp's going mad. Send him off when the ball's out of play. You can't send him off while City are on the ball. Jurgen Klopp shouting at the linesman. I tell you what, Jurgen, try and be City's manager. You'll feel more hard done by when you see the decisions go against you. Rodri with the header, Van Dijk away. Counter. Oh, Cancelo's made an absolute mess again. And Liverpool are 3-on-1 with City. Darwin Nunez should have passed it. What a clown. What an utter clown Darwin Nunez is. Cancelo again with a shocking pass. Setting Liverpool up. And a free kick Manchester City's way. Anthony Taylor's winding Liverpool up now. He's winding Liverpool up. Well, we've been screwed over, Liverpool, on the goal. Thiago's still on the field. Come on now. Oh, what is Cancelo playing at today? Is he playing let's assist the Liverpool player? Luckily, Darwin Nunez is terrible because he should have passed it. He's absolutely terrible, Darwin Nunez. That should be 2-0. He's useless, isn't he? But Cancelo has lost his head completely. And this game, Jurgen Klopp's lost his head. This game is just... I don't know. Finished. City aren't going to win. It's going to be a 1-0 win for Liverpool. But the game's gone. The game's completely gone. Julian Alvarez is going to come on for Manchester City. In the 88th minute, Pep Guardiola. Come on now. What a waste. Gundogan, Ake. Foden. They're going to get a man sent off, Liverpool, if they're not careful. Rodri out to Cancelo. Let's hope he can do some good going forward. Cancelo. Into De Bruyne. De Bruyne in there. Dealt with by Virgil van Dijk again. Could do with him and not our defenders at the moment. Diaz, good header. Kanji. Through the back of him comes the Liverpool man. Diaz back into Cancelo. Rodri. Oh, through the back of Rodri comes Robertson. And the referee lets it go. I can't believe he's let that one go. That's a nasty challenge by Robertson there. Through the back of Rodri. The referee's completely lost control this game. I can't believe that as well. Anthony Taylor is having a shocker. Ake in behind. Bernardo Silva up against Joe Gomez, who pushes him and kicks it into Bernardo Silva. The Liverpool fans shout at Bernardo Silva. He's not well liked, Bernardo Silva, is he? So Ilkay Gundogan comes off for Julian Alvarez in the 90th minute. With about 3 minutes to... What, is he going to be 3 minutes added time? It should be about 5, maybe. They won't be. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is coming on for Mo Salah. Oliver says Anthony Taylor's generally a trash ref. He's terrible, isn't he? He's had an absolute shocker today, Taylor. Completely lost the game. Completely lost the game. Mo Salah's disappointed because Darwin Nunez didn't pass to him. Well, just like he wouldn't pass to Sadio Mane. Well, we can get Trent Alexander-Arnold surely because he's not much of a defender, is he? I suppose he's got Milner behind him and whoever in front, they're just protecting him. Oh, Liverpool go to take the throw in. Then they give it to someone else and they waste a bit more time here. And they waste a bit more time. James Milner taking his time. Thrown forward. Trent nods it on. Diaz a high foot. Trent Alexander-Arnold forward. Akanji will chase. And back to Ederson. And Ederson long for City. And Van Dijk away. And Rodri against Thiago. And De Bruyne on the chest, and then De Bruyne wide to Joao Cancelo. He's passed Diogo Jota, who fouls Cancelo. It's clearly a foul. I don't know how they can even mourn. It's a yellow card for Jota. Completely lost the game, Anthony Taylor here. Completely lost it. I mean, how can they even complain it's not a foul when he just goes straight into the side of him? I have no idea. 6 minutes of added time. 6 more minutes to pass it round the back and lose 1-0. Fantastic. Bernardo Silva. Diaz. Foden. Bad pass by Foden. Can't win it off Carvalho. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. One of our players, Darwin Nunez, is a mile offside. Absolute mile offside here. I don't even know why he's going running for it. Carvalho's down injured now. Just play on. They did not stop the game when Phil Foden was down early on. They did not stop the game. So we're going to play on. They did not stop the game when Phil Foden was down. I'd just take this straight away, this free kick, and say we're playing on. Look, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just wasted 30 seconds, ref. And you let him do it. Free kick Manchester City for the offside. The Kanji. Diaz. Into Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. Chance for Julian Alvarez. Wide to Cancelo. It's a bad pass and onto the end of it. Here's Robertson and cleared away. City still can't find the goals here. 91 minutes and 30 seconds played here. Throwing for Liverpool through Robertson. Robertson with a throw forward. Header by De Bruyne. Robertson heads it away. Akanji back down to Carvalho. Liverpool are in behind us again here. Here is Darwin Nunez up against Manuel Akanji. Akanji misses the challenge. Nunez passed him. Nunez got a pass to far post to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who misses it at the far post. What is Nunez doing there? Should have given it Carvalho first time. He's terrible, Darwin Nunez. He's done more today than Haaland's done, I suppose. Especially in the second half. Haaland's not been there at all. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Into Nathan Ake. I think Nunez determined to score to outdo Haaland instead of passing. You're quite right, Chris. Just won't pass, will he, every time he gets near the ball. He should have given it to Mo Salah and Liverpool would have been 2-0 up. And I think they'll miss... If City score, which they won't score, but let's just hypothetically if City score, he would be a big fault for that with Liverpool because the amount of times he should pass and he's not. He's crazy. Akanji. Diaz. Rodri. So the side of him comes Carvalho. City play on. Cancelo. Play the advantage, referee. Oh, my word. Play the advantage. Bernardo Silva's telling Diaz to get in the box. De Bruyne. Cross in. Joe Gomez up and underneath it and away. Trent Alexander-Arnold lumps it away. Rodri's there first. Ake beats Henderson to it. Milner. Carvalho. Liverpool away again. Liverpool are about to get 3 points here. If City lose, my weekend and Monday will be ruined. Well, don't let it do that, Oliver. I think years ago, I was bothered when City lost, but if they lose, they lose! Ball across the box by Phil Foden. No one is in there. No one is in there. Why is no one in the box to tap that in? Ake to Foden. What a ball. You've got Diaz and Alvarez and no one gets across. How about Haaland's doing? He's having it. I don't know, a break on the edge of the box. De Bruyne. They want handball, Liverpool. Henderson's moaning. Be careful what you say, Jordan Henderson. You're already in trouble for that once. Okay. Into Manuel Akanji. Yeah, if they lose, Oliver, just forget it. Doesn't matter, does it, in the grand scheme of things? You just move on. Bad ball by Ake behind for a goal kick. You just move on. If City lose, City lose. I actually, I think people take things very seriously and say some stuff. I mean, before there was a comment that actually YouTube moderated itself. Someone had come in the group in this chat just to call me some names or whatever because I support City, which is very interesting, isn't it? But that's what they have to do, These people, that makes their day. This person who's coming here to call me because I support City is obviously a Liverpool fan. And, you know, instead of watching the game, they've come in the City chat to call a City fan. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, but that's what they do. You know, who cares? I don't care what someone thinks. What do I think about, you know, why do I care what a Liverpool fan thinks? Darwin Núñez is in here, he's apparently onside, and Núñez, oh, he misses his chance because he's a clown. Oh, he's so bad. He's so bad, Darwin Núñez. Liverpool, oh, play on, this Liverpool player down, play on. Play on, like they did for Phil Foden. Here's Diaz for City. 30 seconds remain. De Bruyne swings one in. Haaland in there into the hands of Alisson, and that is full time, surely. City lose at Anfield. Shocking performance from Manchester City. Absolutely terrible. Joe Gomez gets man of the match, apparently, according to Sky Sports, and that tells you all you need to know. De Bruyne just swinging the ball in. We haven't created hardly anything, and when we have, we've not been there. Jota's down with cramp. Oh, and the physio needs to come on for Diogo Jota. It's a career-ending cramp injury. That means that he's going to waste another 10 minutes. I don't know how Jack Grealish hasn't got on here, by the way, off someone like that. Pep Guardiola set the team up wrong today. And we shouldn't be losing to this Liverpool side. There's no way we should be losing to this Liverpool side. Okay. Basti said should have been a draw in the first half, but went downhill in the second. Certainly went downhill in the second, didn't it, Basti? City have... Don't know. Just not worked, has it? I mean, we'll probably lose this game. We'll lose away to Spurs as well. If we win the rest of the games, I think we'll be fine. Apparently, Pep Guardiola will leave Anfield a richer man after having coins thrown at him after the disallowed City goal. Just disgraceful, isn't it, by Liverpool fans again? But who's surprised? Who's surprised that he allowed that sort of stuff to happen? So, on comes Tomiskas for Liverpool as they spend a little more time to waste. Jota's still down. Jota's still down. And Liverpool continue to waste time. It's going to be a 1-0 defeat to Manchester City. Cheers to the commentary, City were robbed, says MK. Well, we were robbed on that chance, weren't we? VAR intervenes as it always does, but City haven't played well either. Let's be honest, City haven't played well. We've not scored our chances, and an absolutely just stupid bit of play that allowed Liverpool to get their goal. And Jota's getting stretched off here. Well, he's really, really playing up to it, isn't he, Diogo Jota here with this cramp that he's got. We'll see it again. He's just got cramp, or he's just pulled his calf. He's not broke his ankle. They're stretching him off. There's something wrong with him. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? So, City 0, Liverpool 1. Liverpool defeat City at Anfield. Liverpool side in bad form, and City still can't beat them. Really poor from City. Well, 27% of you were right in the 82 that did vote. Liverpool winners, City poor. We will have my matchday ratings and review up tomorrow, or maybe even tonight. I'll probably do it in time for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. It's been great to have you here on the channel as always. We need to start building up these lives again. We used to have so many people, didn't we? And we dropped off a little bit with me just doing the away games. But it's been great to have you all. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you all next time. The game is still carrying on. I think that is going to be full time, but we'll just see. Just see. I assume the game is still going on here. That is full time. Manchester City are defeated by Liverpool. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys next time for another live for the next away game. Chris says if we lose, we're still second. And although 4 points behind Arsenal, they will not have a bad patch. I hope Arsenal have a bad patch. City have lost now, but you can't help but feel hard done by at Anfield. But you always feel hard done by at Anfield, especially in the way we lost. Please do like the video, by the way, if you haven't liked the video. If you're new and you aren't subscribed to the channel, why not subscribe and check out that We Are City membership club. Someone was talking about joining. You want to join the club, trust me. There's all sorts of extra on there. We'll see you guys next time.